Sega.
New Year's Eve. Hope everyone's having a good time. What's going on here? There we go. Oh, really? Yes, continue from the last checkpoint. Come on, little girl. I'll protect you.
Take care of my babies, will you? Some people may have a thing for the 45s, but to me, these are the real works of art.
Bat within, bro within. My goodness. Oh, that's nice. I'll get to those when I can.
Hey! This is probably how you got lost to begin with.
Mommy.
Don't worry. It's always scary the first time you see them. So, where was I? Oh, yes. Your kind invitation. I do hope you've prepared dessert as well. Oh, what a lovely tea party. And dancing, too. Cereza, my dear, watch and learn.
Let's see something real quick before I get that started. Cool. This is working. bronze medal. I suck. Damn you. Alright. Who is this in?
Hello.
Hey, oh, hey, Parrot. How's it going?
Okay, you need to adjust your audio though, okay? Game's a little loud compared to your voice.
Okay.
That and I pimped you out like a 2-bit whore all over Discord. Hope you know.
That's okay. Thanks for that. Alright, so desktop audio is a little loud, or is my mic audio a little loud?
Your game audio is a little loud.
Okay, that's the desktop audio. Let me push that down just a little bit.
I don't know if Discord runs through your desktop.
Nah, that's an OBS thing. So tell me how it is now. Is that better?
Hold on, I'm gonna mute and turn up the stream.
Okay, cool.
Much better.
Thank you.
No problem.
I have no idea why this is somehow important to the story, but sure, you can pose better. Have a Zoolander style pose off. That accomplishes something. You know, combat in this game's fucking great. The rest of it just stupid.
I've been watching this the entire time. Like, I saw the notification that you're streaming.
Yeah.
And pulled that mother up. I was like, oh, I have
Oh shit.
YouTube link, here we go.
There you go, cunt. Where'd you go?
If she was up in the
Ah. Oh yes, come on, angelic bondage bitch, let's go. This will be awesome. This is joy. Sure it is. Damn it. Yeah, well, I mean, the actual pose-off ended a while ago. It's just, now I actually have to fight the angelic bitches and shit. the story does not matter. Like, just the combat is great. I could care less about the story.
Yes. That is the answer.
Yeah, like one of the objectives of this game is to collect angelic jazz records, and those those somehow like summon demons, like this shit right here. Angel Hymns Gold LP, and you take it to some dude. That's how you get your weapons. It's dumb, but whatever. Not only was it free, but it's fucking hard. I haven't unlocked hard mode yet. This is just normal. Oh, hello.
Nothing that is fuck about you or anything you care about.
Yep. Yay, broken my heart.
Oh, a bunch of bitches.
Alright.
Oh.
Now where the hell am I? Okay.
So, how long until Bayonetta eventually fucking dies?
I don't know. I've been playing it since 9. It's only been about 15 minutes, maybe a half hour or so. I don't know.
Alright,
It
cool.
really depends on the game. It seems the cutscenes are the problem with it.
That's strange.
Yeah. Oh, the one guy in the storyline. Let's make fun of him and mock him some more, please.
Yes, please.
Mommy? You're a mom? You?
Come now, Cheshire. Look at me. Do I look like I have any interest in children? Now making them? Well, that's another story.
I like fucking, but I don't want no kids. How progressive.
Whoa! You're getting
Condoms.
the wrong idea.
That's the answer. Condoms. Lots and lots of fucking condoms.
Not
Exactly.
Invest in the 100 pack. That way you don't get caught with your pants down.
Yeah, speaking of right, I'm glad I've been standing around waiting for you, because
Be preemptive, you know? Get that shit ahead of time. We got people actually watching. Holy
Jaded
shit.
Island
we're
of
gonna find it.
champagne wishes and caviar dreams is over Prominence Bridge.
I guess that's what happens when I pimp you out across Discord.
Yes.
Ugh.
The island. Lovely place.
Everybody, look. It's a New Year's stream.
Yup.
It's okay. I didn't leave a message with any of them except your server
Now.
Yeah.
because I'm like
Don't play games with me.
up with you on your server and
What's your
nobody's gonna
magic
question
on this
me.
poor defenseless
So I was like, New
clown?
Year's stream, let's get fucking faggy tonight.
Yeah,
Rainbows and
You know
shit,
that?
and I was like, question you,
I was
bitches.
her age when you killed my father.
Oh, no one cares.
Now you're gonna say shit. The only other person with the ability to tell me not to, she doesn't care.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not gonna say shit, but I was sick and tired of listening to the storyline there. Oh, Storm Award. I suck.
Yes, I think that is the answer.
Yeah, no, I know it is. Like, I'm not nearly good enough at this game. Oh, well.
Ah, cars! Mute myself.
Yeah.
So tell me how I just saw somebody hit a pothole. Their bumper fell off and went under their car.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fantastic. They just pulled over.
Hopefully they asked to use the phone. And I can't
gonna
get
say
a
no.
damn thing. Nope. Alright.
I'm wondering who's watching. If fucking say something in chat so I know who it is. I posted on 9 servers.
Oh my.
I told you I pimped you out.
Oh, thank you for that.
Go big or go home.
Yep. Alright. Let's make
I'm
another
interested.
save here.
I'm interested though because it seems like I get the same people generally. God damn it! Fuck you, ferrets at play. Slow down. It seems like I get the same couple people from assorted servers, so I'm interested in knowing what servers I get the most hits on.
Oh, she's so cool. She could just walk through a tornado. Oh, how moving.
Impressive.
I know.
Oh yes, let me fix my hair.
I know.
That's the. It's okay. Mix up for it, I think.
Yes. Wait, just
I'm
random boss fight?
versed on the internet. I've heard of Bayonetta's ass before.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I feel like a fucking celebrity in this town.
Bunch of bitches. Oh, it's cold. No one cares about the story. Hurry up.
Everyone rushes at me like crazed fans.
Literally. No.
She's always posing and shit. It's like, this is so fucking stupid. I can see why it sold well with 12-year-old boys. Well done.
That's kind of cheap. Okay.
No, that's actually the target demographic who bought it originally when they bought it on console.
I understand that was a target demographic, but still, that's cheap.
Eh. Oh, come on, how's this different than Skinemax?
True. I'll give you that much.
I'm not much for
That's
the
fair.
Yeah. Enough caring. Oh, wow. What? Oh, shit. That's not nice. Okay.
Oh no. What is this?
This is, it looks like some boss fight.
It looks like F.
Ow.
Owie, that hurt. Stop it.
Uh-huh. Okay, I see what kind of combat this is. She does her stupid hair ultimate release crap.
Oh god.
Nah, it's fine. The mechanic's interesting, but now I know what I'm doing.
We should totally do some reactions to some videos after this boss fight.
Yeah. No, that's
Do you want me to
fine.
start looking something up?
There's a damn good chance I'll die. Like, these bosses are mean. I think I have...
You need to take a break. We know what we're doing.
Oh, no, you don't. I'm apparently doing that exchange wrong, or I wouldn't have that repeated animation. I see what I'm supposed to do here. Okay. So they're gonna.
No, you don't. You're supposed to die each time.
Oh, okay.
Stop being decent.
Come on. Uh-oh. I threw a truck in your face.
No.
That's what just happened there.
Stop it. That's mean. Don't do that.
Come on down here.
Was Bayonetta subject to the whole, like, Gamergate misogyny gaming bullshit?
Yeah, that was the thing that happened because, like, some stupid feminist went after the game creator, which is a hot, like, Japanese chick who dressed like Bayonetta for the game release, and
That's
it
fantastic.
caused all kinds of stupid drama, and it was
That's
glorious.
I don't see why that's a bad thing, personally. Shit,
Oh,
that's
it
not
wasn't. They just made a big goddamn fuss out of it. But yeah, this is dead. Let me, yeah, no, I don't want to continue. That thing's gonna be a pain in the ass. Yeah, get drugged to hell. It's so horrible. I understand. Okay,
Damn.
What?
No sympathy from you, huh?
Not at all. Not at all. I'm used to 5 to 10 deaths on a freaking level. Like, this game's unfucking forgiving. Alright. What do we got here? Where is it?
Ooh, fireworks. Yay. More fireworks.
Where is it, Ferret? Give me the links, man.
Go to your DMs, dude.
I'm
Let's
in my
just start with
DMs,
that.
dude.
Just credit. Let's go ahead and just whatever channel it was. Let's go ahead and credit them for it. Obviously.
Oh, that's 50 Shades doing like fucking compilation videos. Like,
Yeah. Let me see if I can find just the videos.
How about we just go to something else? What do we got here? You want 50 Shades? You said,
No, I don't have. It doesn't have to be. We can figure something else out.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think of what we do. Did you cover the vape shop? Like,
Oh yeah, that was Spurg out gold. I
did you
loved
cover
that shit.
on a stream though?
Yes, I did. Yes,
Okay,
I did.
what else do we have?
Yes, I did. Poor guy's like 6 months out of a video. That bites. But I don't know. You find something.
Oh god damn! Don't do that to me.
Yep, you find something. Stop bitching at me.
You better help, or we're gonna end up covering the Scooby bullshit.
Oh, come on. Really? You want to hash over Scooby nonsense?
That shit's fucking golden, you know it. Shut up.
Oh, my God. Like, I just now discovered that I guess him and those other people, yeah, I guess there was another shit show minus Sarah. Like, what the fuck? Sure, you all don't live for the drama. Of course you don't. Like, what are y'all doing? God.
To be honest here recently, I've been watching a lot of like Milo tearing down Instagram and shit.
Oh, is Milo back in public?
I think he did a stream recently.
Oh, did he now?
Pretty sure.
No!
Shut up, phone. I didn't fucking ask you. Yeah, he streamed for 2 hours a month ago.
Oh, good for Milo. I mean, they kind of put him through bullshit.
I didn't hear about him.
Oh, no, when he got run off the internet originally, I mean, there's nothing that he said that George Takei didn't fucking say years before. And I really love how you can be so accepting of however somebody handles their whatever. Unless, of course, it's someone you ideologically disagree with. Then, of course, that's a no-no.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Why wouldn't it be?
Like, that's bad. Son of a bitch. Fuck that up.
Let's try to find something. I'm gonna go for 2018. Freakouts during 2018.
Sure. We got to have a couple good ones.
It's kind of hard to find the real videos. It's mainly like compilation.
Yeah, it's mainly compilation stuff.
Yeah.
You can find something that we can giggle at the stupidity of.
Is it okay if it's compilation? I mean, what's up?
Yeah, sure, no, that's fine. We could also talk about stupid. I don't really care. I'm still just like got my mouth open going, really? Like, where, in what way did you idiots think this was anywhere a good idea?
I'm just gonna start dropping links.
Damn it. What the fuck am I supposed to be doing?
First one's in, it's a 10-minute video, it's compilation. The only reason I picked it is because it has the ma'am from fucking GameStop.
Oh god, he was so mad when that happened too. Poor G.
Let me quote my god. That is a man.
Right? Goodness gracious. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Break this rule.
Oh damn, here's an hour-long compilation of best shit. The best of 2018.
Best of 2018. That sounds good for a New Year's stream. That works for me.
It's an hour long, but we go video by video and just stop.
Absolutely.
The ultimate compilation is Rewind Best of 2018. Name of the video. Very aptly video done by SJW Central. Thank you so much for putting the compilation together. We're gonna giggle at it now and credit the channel. So, yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna get that on here. 1 second.
Yeah, you're good to go, dude. It's sitting in your damn. Oh, you.
Oh no. Okay, never mind.
You died.
Yeah, no, I didn't know if I'd reached a checkpoint yet in the boss fight. That's what I was checking. Yeah, let me. I'll drop this and grab some giggles.
All right.
Alrighty, let's see here.
There, the videos at the bottom of your DMs, and I'll get their channel link, and you can put it. You can edit your description afterwards.
Oh yeah, G and fucking GameStop. This thing was glorious. Okay.
Maybe after the stream we can work on your overlay a little bit, yeah?
Yeah, that'd be nice. But, you know.
I'll hook you up, help you out. Optimus taught me a thing too.
Nice.
Have you seen my overlay?
No, I have not.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's check
I'll
out the
show you
Spurgeon.
that first. There you go. All right.
Oh yeah, this one was also another one I did too. This was great. This guy has like no fucking self-awareness. Poor Ginger.
Unfortunately, I can't hear it.
Ah.
That would be awesome. That'd be awesome. We can call Fox 5 and all sorts of stuff. I'd like to purchase
See
something.
if I can fix that real quick.
Please do call your boss because I will be calling corporate. Go for it. I am looking forward to releasing this video. Because I just want to purchase something for
Fuck off, dude! Fuck off! Get the fuck off in here!
Oh, okay, as long as he's screaming like a tard, I can
Fucking
hear him.
get stand up, racist motherfucker!
Yeah, I just put the volume up a bit. This
I'm not a
glorious.
racist.
This dude's having an emotional fucking meltdown over the fact the guy's wearing a t-shirt. How terrible. Oh, the oppressed.
I posted SJW Central's channel link in your DM so we can. So thanks for putting this compilation together and making it easy.
Whatsoever.
Yeah.
I don't.
Makes it easier.
Anybody watching, go
I
sub to
have good
them.
health care for my kids. I don't have
If
a
you wanna
problem
giggle.
with the color of your skin.
And
Or
while you're at it,
yours.
sub to Miastra too.
I'd like to
Quit being
purchase
a
some of this
pussy.
naked vape juice though, if that would be alright.
I like to buy my shit.
Alright, see, because.
That's why I'm here.
Okay, here's where we're at.
Leave the store!
Here's where you're at.
Leave the store!
Here's
Leave
where-
the store!
here's where
Leave
we're at,
the
dude.
store! Fuck off! I don't get a fuck! Get out! Dude?
Dude, go ahead, take another swing at it. Make contact with me one more time. I'm gonna make a deal with you. I want to purchase that vape juice. If you sell it to me, I won't. If you sell it to me, I won't. Look, if you sell it to me, I won't call the police. What you did was assaulted me. What I need is that for my wife. If you sell it to me,
But what I
won't
need
call
is
the fucking
that
cops
for
and
my
press
wife.
charges on you for assault.
Because if I go home without it, my ass will crack.
I don't have to put up
Just
with
sell
you,
me the
Ginger.
fucking product so I can
My
leave.
wife is the issue here,
Naked in
motherfucker.
a,
Give
the
it to me.
strawberry in a fucking 6
Where do
milligrams.
you see naked?
Right here.
Favorite
this
part's
shit.
coming
Where is
up.
it?
Where
This
the fuck do you see
right there. Here. Right next to that.
Look.
In a 6 milligram. Make sure it's a 6 milligram so I don't have to come back.
No, you're not fucking coming back to my store, homie. I'm making sure of that.
Are you sure it's your store, Ginger?
Fuck out of here, dude. Oh my fuck.
Oh my god.
God bless America. Capitalism
Right here.
wins again.
Fuck your capitalism. Fuck your fucking president. He's a racist, stupid piece of shit.
Capitalism
You're a
wins again.
racist,
Just ring the shit up.
Stupid piece of shit.
Just ring this shit up, fuckboy.
Fuck off.
Ring these shit up, fuck
Do
boy.
my bidding.
He's right.
He's
Man,
not
fuck,
wrong.
get out.
Sell it
Call
to
the
me.
cops.
No,
Call the
no,
cops. No.
Sell it
Call
to
the
me.
cops.
Sell it to me, punk.
Do my
Sell-
bidding,
sell-
punk.
It's your job, your freedom.
Do
Sell me
my
the shit.
Fuck you.
Yo,
I have, no,
that's
no, no.
glorious.
Sell it to me. Sell it
Isn't
to me.
it just though?
Come
Yep.
on, ring it up. Ring it up and you don't ruin your life. That's where you're at right now. Because you done upset.
Bring it up.
Or
And you
you
should have
Don't
helped
ruin
him
your life.
first in the
Not
first
ruin
place
your
before you
life.
threw a temper tantrum,
not
dipshit.
wrong. I do got
He's standing here waiting for you to ring him up.
We're
How
fucking,
fucking-
having a
Get
giggle
out!
at
Help
him.
your customer.
What a fuckboy.
Oh my lord.
Yes! The autistic screeching is real.
Yep.
You got a business card here?
We are going to be here all day. Get out.
I'm cool with it. I'm
God.
recording. You got a business card for your
Negotiations with the
manager or
claps.
anything like that?
I love
Yes.
it.
Dick.
Oh, man.
You dick.
This is phenomenal.
Do we know if he ever got his vape juice,
God
by the
bless
way?
America and everybody in
I
here.
have no
love you,
idea.
sir. I
The
don't even
video
know
bugs
you.
out of this point.
I love you too. And God bless you. This is about money. I just want to bring this thing home to my wife. You know? Man, this got nothing to do with skin color.
I'm not selling
This has nothing to do with skin color. Look, I like having a little bit more money in my paycheck. I like paying less for my kids' health care. I got nothing to do with skin color, bro.
Oh.
I'm not selling you dick. I'm sorry, bro. You gotta go through this, but
Wow, man. God bless you. Hey, check it out. He's still your president. Go fuck yourself.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, yes. She is pissed. Oh, poor she.
Excuse me, it's ma'am.
It's ma'am.
Ma'am.
It is ma'am.
Wait, do we not have a visual? Oh, there we go.
It is ma'am. My name is Sarah. It's a ma'am to you.
Once again, it's ma'am.
Oh, shit. I'm so sorry, sir.
Fucking said, sir.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Motherfucker, take it outside. If you want to call me sir again, I will show you.
I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm such a chick. Fuck you. I'm gonna knock stuff over. Oh, poor
We're fucking.
G.
I'm sorry. It's Adam's apple is the size of fucking Mount Rushmore.
Oh my god. Oh, she, what have you been doing, she? How could you let this happen to yourself? Like, why the long face, she? Why the long face?
What about the stubble?
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Because quite clearly I am not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, get it for me now.
My life.
Get it for me now. I'm not cussing. I'm not cussing.
Yeah, sneak around the side. There you go.
Ooh.
But don't worry. Don't worry. They're gonna lose money over this, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, Jesus, G.
Which I plan on telling the entire LGBT community. You're going to lose money over this.
Oh, such a lovely
You
person.
recently told the Marine
Right.
that the terrorists that attacked
So fantastic.
the United States and the people that are attacking America are
Good
following,
Lord.
and they are following the instructions of the Quran.
Some people just need to get
Alan
fucking.
West.
So,
That is
very
Alan
simple
West.
question. I'm not going to take a lot of your time. I'm not going to comment on Mr. Kaufman's basis of accusation. Can you show me one verse in this Quran where it says to attack America, attack Americans, or attack innocent people?
Well, of course it doesn't say attack America or attack Americans. I mean, the book was written back, somewhere around the 8th or 9th century, so America wasn't even around to say attack America. But you do have a verse of the sword that is in there, and there is talk about killing infidels. Look,
Congressman, listen.
we don't have time to sit here and do this. This is a losing
Did you hear what
proposition.
they're saying?
From 622 AD,
Congressman, real fast. I've tried to have a meeting with you. I've tried to.
it's the truth is out there. 622 AD on. The Nakba raid, it didn't happen. 628, Battle of the
I have
Churches.
tried.
3,000 Jewish men were slaughtered. 732 AD, Battle of the Churches. 1575.
Oh, well, good job there, sir. Give me your damn word. Let's all clap.
But something happened when Muhammad enacted the Hijrah, and he left Mecca and he went out to Medina.
Did you hear what he said? No, neither did I. Alright, we'll just clap and make him feel better. He seems upset.
The people that flew those planes in the building shouting Allahu Akbar. I've been on the battlefield, my friend. Okay? Don't try to blow sunshine up my butt and tell me.
Take his mic, lead him, drag him behind the truck.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
I am ashamed to be here with all of these people. When you
I don't even understand what's going on.
attack,
Neither do I. It seems to be a town hall debate.
Who the fuck cares?
I don't know.
Well,
It's
except these
almost
two,
over.
obviously.
It's almost over.
The freedom of Muslim people.
Let's hope the other videos are better, yeah?
This is not to my level of spurgy giggles.
No, neither is it to mine. What the fuck?
This is absolutely spurgy. Fuck yes, everyone involved. You're all winners. Oh, this has to be performance art. Oh my god. Oh my god, hooting at each other. That's fantastic. Thank you for that, SJW Central. Let's see what else we got in the old DM machine. Enough of that. Let's go over here. This is an hour, Jesus. I don't know about that.
No, I told you we can just stop it after, like, take it video by video.
Yeah, that's fine.
We have received the Queen's Award.
We'll watch video, pause it, if it's exceptionally good, and then talk about it, I think is the best way to go about this one.
Awards throughout the whole world. However, unfortunately in Canada, our volunteering as a charitable religious organization is extremely difficult. Extremely. That's why in actuality we cannot do free volunteering to help our neighbors in need as we truly desire. So that's why we came here today to ask you to also look into the policies that religious charitable organizations have in our legislation so that it can also be changed, because maternal love is the love that's going to change the future of mankind. So we'd like you to
we like to say people kind, not necessarily mankind.
Oh, Canada.
Exactly.
Oh,
We
Canada.
all learn from each other.
Oh.
You're pronouncing that wrong, it's Cacadia.
Canada, the international meme.
So have I. We're the same. My point was we are the same. There's an entire show called ID Channel, a network dedicated 24 hours a day to women getting abused, murdered, sexualized, and violated. And you are too, sister. It's the same.
And you do nothing for them. Trans women are in men's prisons. And what have you done for them?
What have you done for women?
Lots of things.
I've done lots of things too. You don't know my life. Don't sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Enough. Get lost.
I am a woman and trans women.
Congratulations. So am I. So am I.
Genocide. This is the AIDS crisis all over again.
Oh, she is so mad.
Shut
Why are
up.
she so
Shut up.
mad?
You're so boring. Don't label me, sister. Don't put your labels on me. Don't you fucking do that.
Don't worry about her.
Do not put your label on me. I don't come from your planet. Leave me alone.
Good lord.
Subscribe your language. You do not put
Oh,
labels
shit.
on me or anybody. Step the fuck back. What I do for the fuck. Do not put labels on me or anybody. Step the fuck back. What I do is for the fucking world, and you should be fucking grateful. So shut the fuck up. Get off my back. What have you done? Because I know what I've done. God damn it.
Good lord.
Oh, she's so upset.
I'm not worried. I'm fucking mad at the lies. I'm mad at the stereotypes. I'm mad that you put shit on me because I have a fucking vagina and I'm white or I'm black or I'm yellow or I'm purple. Fuck off. All of us want to say it.
Damn.
I just do. God.
How do you feel about men? Do you resent men?
Wow. Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh, that was a little spicy. Oh. Oh.
Just a bit.
Oh. I need to get my smelling salts. My god.
Oh god.
That was fucking glorious.
That was impressive, yes.
Oh man, yeah. What's next? What's next?
No.
She was
What's your
pissed.
impression of men?
Oh yeah, rightly so.
Depends on the man. I mean, I don't know. Men is just such a large group of people that I don't know.
So what is your impression of man?
Of which one?
The ones you know. How do you see men?
I don't know. In a sexual way?
What is a man?
What is a man? Man is an identity that someone can identify.
What is a man? A human being with a penis.
Man is an identity that someone can identify as? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Are you serious?
I don't know how to define man other than that, really.
Did you know before now that you really didn't know what a man was?
Well, I'm not a man. How am I supposed to know what it is or what it feels like?
What is a woman?
Same thing.
What?
Woman is an identity you can identify as.
So did you know before today you didn't know what a woman was? Right?
I guess I did.
I bet she doesn't know what 2 + 2 equals
did you know
either.
that prior to now that you did not know what a woman was?
Oh, God.
Well, look down, sweetheart. That's
I
what
guess I
qualifies.
can sit and think about a definition. I don't know, because it's difficult because you want to be inclusive of trans people and non-binary people, so I can't just be like, being a woman is these primary sex characteristics or secondary sex characteristics or your
Why
chromosomes
not?
or whatever. I think
That was my
It's a
question.
mix of all of those things, and it's also a mix of who you feel or what you feel like you are. So being a woman and being a man and being neither or both is different. It's such a different experience for everyone. And I am so cisgender. I've always felt like I am a woman and I want to be more womanly and like all of these things. So it's hard for me
I think she needs to go back to middle
imagine
school biology
what
class.
it would feel like to not be a woman. So I'm just like, I mean,
And I think you agree with me.
I have no idea.
It's hard for you to say what a woman is because you don't want to offend the people who are confused about their sexual identity.
It's not that I don't want to offend them.
Could you
it's that I
imagine
want
being
to
that
include
stupid,
them
Maestra?
Because they
Why?
are a part. They're a
No,
part
it's not
of
that.
the
That's
conversation
very
about.
shame.
Did you just
This
say
is
trans
actually
people are
very
messed
sad.
Yeah,
up?
they're like abnormal. You know, like they've been
Wait, what?
traumatized. Why would you not identify what a real woman is? Because people who
Well, she's afraid of social shame. Like this is a product of
Okay,
fear of
no,
ostracization.
did you pause it?
Yeah, I did. She's
I
not
understand what you
stupid.
mean by that.
Don't misunderstand. She just doesn't
She's
want the
afraid
blow.
of her camp tearing her apart for
Exactly.
straying from the drink.
Exactly. She says something remotely interpretive in the wrong way, and she's worried of the blowback. So she's not going to say the most obvious thing. She knows what it is. That's why she brought up primary and secondary sex characteristics. She just doesn't want to have to talk about it.
Well, that's the thing. It's her friends. You made that choice to associate with those people.
I was just explaining what her actions appear to be, not that I'm saying that she's right to do it. Like, that would suck if your friends are going to police you to that effect. What the hell?
Those aren't good friends then, and you should probably find new ones.
Yep.
Well, you might be able to help them by really identifying what a woman is and what a man is, and they may think about it and overcome their traumas.
Did you just say real woman?
Right.
So you think that there are women that aren't real women?
Yes.
Okay, like what?
A lesbian.
A lesbian's not a
Or
real woman?
transgender. Do you think men who take off the body parts and put on women body parts, you know, like breasts and all that, and put on dresses, are they women or are they still are they women or are they still men?
Sorry, ask the question again.
You know how they're transgenders?
I need you to ask that again so I come up with a way that won't
and
piss
they're
my friends off.
confused about their identity.
Yep.
So you heard of Bruce Jenner, right? We all know Bruce is a man. Well, he took off the body part. Where you going?
I'm leaving.
Why are you leaving?
Because
What?
I can't
Because
be
what you're
seen.
saying is extremely offensive, and I'm not going to sit here
What?
for it.
Come and tell me why.
Nope.
You're running?
Yep.
But I thought you were open-minded. You're not open-minded?
Nope, what you're saying is personal and very dangerous.
But true. Are you leaving?
Yep.
I thought you were a strong woman.
Are you leaving?
Do you think not
Is that a thing that's happening? Yes. Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
that's weakness.
Cool.
Let's take a picture together before we go.
Nope.
Let's shake hands.
Ooh, peace, bitch, I'm out. You challenged my
Yeah, she
reality
laughed.
for a second.
My guest put her tail between her legs and took off.
Damn.
He's all quiet. He's like, oh, my guest just took off. All calm, collected. She's all like, I can't handle this. I have to go. I have to go. Oh, shit. Cool. I got people over. Alright, what's this next bit of cancer? Is goo?
And then they can be convicted for it. So you don't get to
Yeah, count dank.
what you said, other people don't get to. The court decides to. That's dangerous.
Huzzah.
On YouTube, you distributed an image, video of you.
You know it's gonna be good.
In the space of a minute, teaching a pug dog.
We're okay as long as there's not a pug in the video, right?
Should be. Should be.
What's funny about that?
I mean, SS pugs are almost as scary as SS mice.
That was the entire point of the joke.
Right.
Do you accept you committed a crime? Have you seen the video?
Like, I'm having like a real sick desire to like get lost in all the Spurginess. Like I was saying to Sue, it's like I miss Jerry Springer and Mari Povich from the fucking 90s. That shit was just terrible.
Gross offense against a large community.
It was glorious. I loved it.
You just said the statement a couple of seconds ago. Why should I consider your context if you're not concerning mine? You've broken the law. You regret breaking the law. You just broke the law 2 seconds ago and you said the phrase. Remember, context matters, mate.
What you're seeing happening today, obviously we have some black people that are just shouting in the back. We have some black people that are sitting in the front quietly that are chanting USA and having a normal conversation. I love that because what I say every single
Is this
time
Candace Owens?
is that what is happening right now in the black community,
Boo.
in this room first.
I remember you from
ideological
Social
civil war
Autopsy.
happening.
You
Black
still
people
have
that are
that
focused on
docs
the past,
file,
shouting
you
about
crazy
slavery,
bitch.
and black people that are focused on
I don't care what you have to say.
That's really what it comes down to.
Boo! I know who you are.
I can
don't trust
guarantee
you, bitch. Get
what
off
you're
the
seeing
stage.
happening is victim mentality versus victor mentality. And
That's
I promise
great, by
you,
the way.
the
I
people
love that.
here are
Isn't that
going to
great?
win.
I love that.
And there's no doubt in my mind. I can tell you right now who is going to be better off when we look 20 years and we look at the faces in this room. Who is going to be better off are the girls that are sitting right here and across this room because they don't have your mentality. Victim mentality is not cool. I don't know why people like being oppressed. It's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. I love oppression. We're oppressed. 400 years of slavery, Jim Crow, which by the way, none of you guys lived through. Your grandparents did, and it's embarrassing that you utilize their history. You utilize their history, and you come in here with more emotion than they ever had when they were living through it. More emotion than they ever had when they were living through it. It's embarrassing.
well, she's
You're
not
not living through anything right now. You're overly privileged Americans.
Because of all the things I mentioned, there is a
Now she's just being a cunt to be a cunt.
America. We have
Well,
sitting black
that's
US
glorious in
senators,
and of
Tim
its
Scott
own
and
self.
Cory Booker. Blacks can vote without a poll tax. Blacks can go to every restaurant you can go to. Blacks can go to college now. There are no more segregated schools. We don't have to have the Little Rock Nine. All of these things are facts of why we have become significantly less racist. And yes, I am going to pull this card. America elected a black president twice by both the Electoral College and the popular vote. In fact,
Well said.
in fact, that same black candidate won southern states that used to be by law segregated. So tell me what I just said is incorrect.
Oh, good lord. My head hurts now.
Why?
But give
Stupid
us an example.
people.
Give us one.
But spurginess makes me giggle.
It does make me giggle too, but they're still stupid.
Yeah. This is the point and laugh stream, guys. Happy New Year's point and laugh.
Yeah. Year of laughter.
Oh my god.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was the question? Well, I didn't hear his question.
I love that. I'm sorry, what was the question?
Because black people aren't graduating high school.
Because black
Were you just
people
not
are
listening or not
graduating high
understanding?
school.
Because black people only represent 13% of the population, and they're not graduating high school. That's a bigger issue.
Because the single motherhood rate.
I can finish this. I will tell you why. I'm happy to answer the question. I just need everyone to stop cutting me off, okay? No, I would like to answer your question. You asked me a question. I would be glad to answer the question if you would. If you would let me answer the question, I'd be happy to answer it for you why black people are not graduating high school, okay? Because systematically what happened in the 1960s was Democratic President LBJ introduced the Great Society Act. And what this Great Society Act did was it took away black parents, black fathers from the family because it incentivized on the welfare program for single mothers, which the rate has gone up 71% since the 60s, not to marry their baby fathers, okay? When you break down, hold on. When you break down, if you want us to destroy any community, break down the family unit. The number one issue the black community is facing is government dependency and the loss of their fathers. And that's all due to Democratic policies.
Let him finish.
Oh.
One more point.
What?
Bill Clinton was a Democratic president.
I think I can feel brain cells dying. Slowly.
Why? Because she's right?
No,
That has
just
been
this
debunked, my
entire video.
It's not true.
Again, like I've been saying this for the past couple of
First and
weeks.
foremost,
This
Bill
is a
Clinton was a
religious
Democratic president, so
ideology at this point. It's theology. Even though they don't
No,
have a god,
essentially.
they have a state god. So therefore, they can't handle.
So you seem to be annoyed at the Democrats, basically.
I know. So we're agreeing.
Is that Dave Rubin in the middle? Oh, this
I don't
video
know.
is so poor quality.
No, I mean, they just gave you a long-ass list of things that have
So
changed.
let me just go through. Major League Baseball, there was one black player, Jackie Robinson. Now there's plenty. The National Basketball League was a whites-only basketball league. The National Football League is now a blacks-dominated league. So just entertainment. Let's talk about music. Who are the top music artists right now? Beyonce, Jay-Z, Kanye West. So, I mean, seriously, no, but let's go one final thing. Just from a basic structural law standpoint, you cannot refute the point. There were poll taxes, there were literacy tests, there was segregated schools, segregated restrooms. We have moved far past that. Black people can vote. Black people have successfully run for office. Black people can get a job. Black people buy law. You're talking about before the Civil Rights Act. Tell me one thing a black person can't do that a white person can do in America. One thing. What?
I'll answer that.
That is a shockingly stupid statement.
Yeah.
Hold on,
I don't even know what he said.
Wait, and he just said walk down the street without getting shot by police, which is so insulting to law enforcement and categorically incorrect, okay? In 2016, when you guys were pretending that black people were being gunned down every single day, I'm answering his question, you've had enough time. I've answered his question, you had enough time. You just said black people getting shot by police, okay? First off, remember, you just said I'm responding, but you heckled.
You made a
I can say
comment.
something, you made a comment. I'm responding to you saying, okay.
We will be having a Q&A portion.
I'm responding to you saying that black people can't walk down the street without getting shot by police. For simply being in
So
there. First off,
black people make up 14% of the U.S. population, yet commit 60% of the
Okay,
crimes.
so what
When you
you're
commit
upset
more
is that-
crimes, you're going to get arrested.
Okay.
No, they commit more. So in New York City,
What? We commit way more crimes.
in New York City, black people make up 16% of the population, yet do 62% of the shootings, 55% of the murders, 58% of the arsons, 75% of the robberies. When you have a disproportionate amount of the population committing more crimes, you're going to get arrested.
It's just wrong. It's just
Yeah, I know
wrong.
facts might offend you, but facts don't care about your feelings.
I mean,
Oh shit.
Well
Did you
said,
just say
dude.
stop throwing facts? Like, I just want to make
Facts
sure I got
don't care.
I
He's
just-
not wrong though.
hold on.
Hold on.
To the left. Stop throwing facts.
We need more feelings.
Facts are the one thing you can
Black
depend
people
on
were
to
struck
tell
by
you when
lightning
you're wrong.
and shot by police officers last year, but we can keep pretending that they're being gunned down. That's 100% true.
18 people were wrongfully
4%
killed.
of black people, unarmed black men, were shot by police.
It's 100% true
I know
though.
I know you want us to stop throwing facts at you, but
Totally.
these are the facts.
So
Okay?
I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to cite you the studies.
I
from-
can barely hear, so
Oh,
I'm
is
catching
that factually true? Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. Eat this, bitch. You're more likely to be killed by God, as per your insurance claim. Oh, Candace, I kind of don't hate you now. That was fucking glorious. Oh my god. Who giggles?
Okay.
Fuck this
I
motherfucker
still
up,
hate her,
bitch.
don't lie.
Social psychologist.
You still hate her, don't lie.
Studied 1,000 different
Josh,
cities and
I
municipalities.
can enjoy this.
Police
Quiet.
brutality, police shootings, and he found that white people are twice as likely to be shot by the police versus a black person. In fact, he found that a police officer is 18 and a half times more likely to be shot by a black person in line of duty than a black person is to be shot by a police officer. If you look at black people's percentage and proportion of the population, they commit a multiple amount of crimes. And I just told you all those facts. Those facts might offend those, but they shouldn't, because facts are incontrovertible. They are transcendent of whomever says them. And here's the problem. It's that this idea that there's systemic racism within our culture or our society, it's patently false, and I'll tell you why. I'll give you one specific example, the Asian American community, who we discriminated against in the 1940s, who we put in internment camps. And now Asian Americans are the richest racial group in America by far. The U.S. Constitution was not written in Korean.
I do generally, just moving on from
Dude.
this dialogue, I do find it
Brutality.
Oh, shit.
Asian Americans.
Yes, they have to fill out Asian American on their form, correct.
So yes, they are counted. Just to answer your question.
All right, serious question.
Serious question. The other ones are jokes.
You're the one that's seen about facts.
You're the one upset about facts, dude. What are you doing?
We didn't equate them. Hold on. Guy, wait, hold on. I have to ask you a question. Why does the chant USA make you think of racism? That's bizarre. I genuinely am asking you a question. Why would the chant United States of America, which is where we are and where we live, make you think of racism? That's a very interesting... You don't have to be a conservative to live in the USA. So,
hold on.
You're arguing that we should never say USA?
This is exactly what's wrong with our school.
USA is a microaggression now? The word USA shouldn't be used?
The name of the nation's a microaggression.
Of course it is.
Of fucking course it is.
Every nation on Earth is flawed. The United States is flawed. Every
You okay there?
nation-
Don't
every nation
frame
is
your
flawed.
britches.
That's
Come
number
on.
one. That's
I'm
number
having
one.
a giggle
To
fest,
not
man.
acknowledge
Like,
some of the things that
I want to
both
get my
Charlie and
smoke
Mark
on. I
about
want to sit back and
progress, and I
watch
don't like the
people
word progress
read and
anymore,
just
but progress in the
giggle
truest
my way
sense
through
is
the
that we
night.
have given more freedom and
Oh
more
my
equality
goodness.
and more
This
opportunity
is so
to
retarded.
every people,
You
regardless
guys are from
of
another
faith,
dimension, right?
regardless of
You're seeing a
creed,
different
heritage, and
reality
every
than
nation
the
on
rest
Earth.
of us,
Everyone
clearly.
still wants to come here to build a better life, and I bet you, I don't know you, but I would bet all three of you that your life is better probably than your parents or
Well, we found the
grandparents or
lizard people,
whatever,
so
however
that's
far
cool.
back we gotta go.
See, I don't
to
believe
get
in
them here.
lizard
Just
people.
hang on.
That's silly.
Hang on,
but-
I'll let you go.
Oh my God.
Wait. I'll let you go. But this country, because of the melting pot,
But
that we have
SJWs
created
exist.
here, has done
yes, they do.
multiculturalism, which is now a scary word
NPC
to a lot of
people
people.
do exist,
We've done
yes.
it better here. We have integrated more people from more. I think the highest socioeconomic group in the United States, I think, is Indian Americans from India who have brown skin, right? So this is what we have to understand, that it is not perfect. There is no doubt that it is not perfect. But it is better here than anywhere else. And my people.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
All right. You're just irrelevant. All right.
Yeah, ignore that.
Yeah.
Go back.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, what called
Yes.
Dave
My
Rubin?
honky people. I just got called a reference from the Jeffersons from 1979.
Rut-row raggy.
Yeah. All right.
Let her.
Go back to my country. I think I'm a
You were all born in USA.
I think I'm a fifth generation.
Dude, listen to how racist this is. Okay, so wait, guys, just.
Did you just say to go back to our country?
All right.
Okay, so just so we're clear.
No,
you
we
guys
love
are
it
out
here.
Saying that we are the racists. He's over here shouting.
This is my country.
White person, go back
It's
to
not my country?
It's like, well, if going out on a date with a guy makes...
That was the end of that. Like, someone legitimately spurgs out all, oh, great. What's this tattooed bottle job gonna have? Nice collar, by the way. Like, what is this? You decided to go out in this, did you? Okay. I prepared myself.
So me a
Someone
slut,
found this to be a good
then that's
outfit.
just what I'm
I
gonna
want to
do.
wear
I don't
stockings
think
with a very
going out
pronounced
on a
collar
date makes
and
you
cuff.
slut, but having sex with different men makes you a slut.
Well, what does it make you if you have sex with different women?
A slut maker.
Men
don't
slut maker.
want sluts as wives and mothers of their children.
Who cares? You can't live your life for no man. It's not about men. Who cares about men? If I sat here and lived my life for a man, I would be miserable.
But you do understand that a man would not want a slut to be the mother of his children.
That's
right?
not true because.
Not real men.
What is a
slut
real
man
man, Jesse? What is a real man? You?
Yes.
I understand, and my actual statement is we have.
Oh, that was a nice cut. What's a real man? You? Yes. Cut. Nice. Crowder. Oh boy. And not gay Jared. Awesome.
Yet to obtain the original post, and the employee's social media accounts appear to be deleted. From what we can gather online, the following is the basic rundown.
Yes. So would you not deem it relevant that the person gathering online is in the video, the person in question said, "These are my posts. Of course these are my posts." Is that not relevant?
I suppose that it is, and I'm happy to quote you on that. Is that yes?
No,
Furthermore,
don't quote me. Quote them on it. You said you've seen the video. Quote them on it. Them saying, "Of course those are my posts." I don't need you to quote me. This person said it. It's on camera. Is that are you disagreeing with me on that? I'm confused here.
I never said that I disagreed with you.
So then why
Please
is
do
it
not put words in my mouth.
So then what is the issue here? Don't quote me. Quote the person in question who said, "Of course this is my post." Otherwise, it's activism, not journalism.
Excuse me?
Otherwise, it is activism, not journalism.
Okay. Do you consider yourself a journalist?
No.
Okay. What?
Do you?
Under the... Sir, I'm not...
Not gay Jared. Just fucking bailed off camera. Ah!
Okay. Well, it was not sarcastic at all. I wasn't quite sure from this conversation. I thought maybe you were an op-eds person, which is totally fine. I have no problem with someone who's an op-ed writer.
Crowder's serious as shit, though, still. Look at that.
No problem with that if it's clearly, explicitly stated in the piece.
He is in it to win it.
I understand that, going back to it, you are upset that I...
Go, buddy, go. Get it done.
But the entire... Excuse me?
No.
When in doubt, send Crowder in.
Well, could I finish?
He's our counter to the SJW Snowflakes Black Ops division.
Store chain trying to turn the tables on animal rights protesters fed
What?
up with store takeovers.
What?
KPX5 Susie Steimel tells us they are taking one group of courts.
Awesome.
What?
Ah, super spur. Yes, food freaks. Fuck yeah. Give me more. Oh, you degenerate little bastards.
Demonstrations run the gamut.
Of course you mean well.
To sit-ins where they bring in actual
No, you don't, you fuckers.
Oh,
Stop
come
it.
on.
To this video,
Help,
showing
give me
DXC
soy.
interrupting
I
a
need
recent
more
ribbon cutting
soy.
At the Whole Foods in Silicon Valley. This
Oh.
week, and a
Fucking
judge
Whole
sided
Foods.
with them, issuing a restraining order against DXC in its Berkeley store.
Whole
It's
Foods
interesting
isn't
that
far
Whole Foods
enough
tries
left
to
for
paint us
these
as
fucks.
a
That's
danger to the
great.
public when what we believe we're
I
trying
like
to do
Whole
is actually
Foods,
a
though.
public good.
Yeah, but that's a
Their
corporation. They're a
prerogative
little.
on
They're
purpose, getting
They're a
arrested
leftist
has
grocery
become
store, which
commonplace
is why this is
because
even
it
more
means
fucking
media
hilarious.
attention. This
They
is
sell
20-year-old
almond butter.
Cassie
They make me
King.
happy.
She's one of dozens racking up a criminal record.
I have
I'm
been
that
arrested
simple.
before for rescuing animals from...
Sell my
from
shit
death.
I like and I'll
How
buy
many
from
times?
you. Because I'm an American like that.
Whole Foods says DXE members have repeatedly entered our stores and properties to
DXE?
conduct demonstrations that disrupt
Uh.
customers and team members by blocking access to our aisles, departments, and cash registers, interfering with our business, and putting the safety of both customers and team members at risk. The injunction comes on the cusp of a week-long protest planned at the Berkeley Whole
No,
Foods.
Maestra, I'm not going to
Today,
lie to
we
you.
saw
My
organizers
response to someone
continuing
blocking
to
me
paint
from being in
banners
an
for the week
establishment
ahead
is to
saying,
run them over
despite
with
the
my shopping
restraining
cart.
order, they'll show up
Well,
anyway.
as it should be.
In terms of breaking the law, we see it as establishing the right to rescue and
You
the right to
know,
know
I mean,
for
hit
every
that Achilles
customer
heel
who
just a little
wants to
bit.
shop at Whole
Be
Foods
like,
to
oh, I'm
actually
sorry
know
about
what's
that.
happening to these animals.
Initially, Whole Foods sought to permanently ban DXE from all of its stores statewide. The company has the option to ask the judge for that again October 26th.
So
Meanwhile,
soulless. I haven't
DXE
seen
still
an
plans
actual
to
that wasn't some heroic act with them passing that pig through the fucking fence wrapped in a
So
towel.
what's this really all about?
That was
We're debating Ben
theft.
Shapiro, Daily Wire editor-in-chief and host of the Ben
Dave
Shapiro
Shapiro
election
versus
special
what?
right here on Fox.
Oh, God,
and Code
this is
Pink National
Kavanaugh.
Director Ariel Gold, who
Oh,
was at the
hell.
court today
This is a
protesting.
whole other level
Ben,
of
let's start with
stupid.
you. Your take on this. Emotional day, but were the facts advanced in order to bolster Ms. Ford's credibility?
They weren't. I mean, there was no corroborative evidence provided, not one single shred, not one single iota. That doesn't mean that Ford didn't tell a credible story. It doesn't mean that her story wasn't emotionally resonant, but it does mean that we can't simply destroy a man's life and career based on an uncorroborated allegation, no matter how much we have sympathy for the person making the allegation. And there was not one shred of supporting evidence that was brought to back her account. Kavanaugh's denials were just as sincere. They were just as emotionally affecting. And I don't see any reason to suggest, and by the way, the evidence is more on his side than it is on hers, so I don't see any reason to suggest that Kavanaugh's nomination ought to end based on what happened today.
Ariel, were you happy with the Democrats' performance? Because it didn't seem to be bolstering her factual remembrance of what happened. It seemed more like a bunch of little speeches.
Let's remember that this is a lifelong appointment, and don't we want somebody for this appointment who is squeaky clean? Somebody that we are not debating. Maybe they had a severe drinking problem to the point of blacking out. And maybe they
enemy of the good.
grossly sexually assault numerous women.
So you're saying that at this point there was more factual evidence presented today to make an uncorroborated allegation enough to destroy a man's entire future.
Well, let's first of all remember.
Would you like that if that happened to you, or if someone came forward and said, Ariel, 30, or you're too young, but 15 years ago, Ariel actually pushed me down a staircase, and no one was in the house, but she knows she did it, and I was so traumatized that I couldn't talk about it. And all you can say is, I've never even been at a party with this woman, and she can't produce anyone who was at a party with her. Wouldn't you be mad at this hearing today if you were at a similar inquisition about getting a job and people were not believing you and saying you were angry about refuting the charge? Wouldn't you be angry?
At what point in history do we begin believing women about the problems that we
So women
have
never
in
lie.
Listen and believe. Listen and believe.
Women never mistake their attackers, their identities. That never happens.
Ford actually began to disclose as early as 2012.
Okay, we didn't get the notes.
Far
That's the problem.
before.
Right, Ariel, I'm really glad you came on, but we didn't get those notes. Ben, here is a fact though. Women
Shut
are
up, bitch,
watching.
with your coke
Women
game.
do vote.
That's
and
essentially
women,
what she
a lot
just
of women
said.
Have gotten really
Exactly.
jacked up and excited about this Me Too movement.
A little bit more
because they feel
nuanced,
like
but
it's
there you
their
go.
time. They're heard,
It was more
they're taken
nuanced. I
seriously,
clearly heard,
finally.
shut up, bitch.
So how do the Republicans weigh that as they proceed, regardless
Maybe
of whatever
maybe
happens
that
with
was
this
just
confirmation
the
vote?
subtitles that I
I think they
was
simply
reading.
have to state over and over and over
Maybe.
again that trust but verify is still the policy with regard to allegations. A mere allegation alone is not justifying of
I love that
repercussions. An
fucking
allegation
listen
is
and
not the
believe
end of the
bullshit
story.
though, don't you?
You can believe the woman
Oh, God,
and still
yes.
recognize that you must have
Oh,
corroborative
we
evidence
need to
before you
just
destroy
trust the
somebody's life.
women's.
Otherwise, mere
How about
allegations
no?
are the end.
Oh.
How about everybody's a fucking dirty liar until it's proven?
No,
How about
I
that?
don't. I do not like that from a legal standpoint. That's a Napoleonic rule of law, and that's bullshit. However,
What? Everybody's a dirty liar until something's proven?
well, that's innocent until proven. That's guilty until proven innocent. That's Napoleonic justice. That's what Europe and most of the Pacific uses. That is not the Western common law form of justice. No, I'm just saying in general.
No, hold on.
Let me finish.
Hold on.
What, Ferret? What?
And that fixes the whole counter argument of you're siding with the man now.
No, it's not. Like, you didn't let me
Okay,
finish.
you walk up to a feminist, right? And you're like, they're like, he raped me, and you're like, well, he's innocent until proven guilty. They're gonna go, you're fucking part of the patriarchy, and you're protecting your fellow man. Or you walk up and go, both of you are fucking dirty liars. Present your evidence, and it'll come out in the end. How about that?
All right. How about I use a more modern and more realistic example? So let's say you got a problem with some douchebag because you're a hoe and you
Squiggles in the chat, in the YouTube chat, say hello.
Oh
Hi,
shit!
Squiggles.
I got Streamies chat open. That's right. I did get the YouTube shit figured out. Holy
I got
crap.
YouTube open on my end. Squiggles
nice.
be watching on YouTube.
Hey, Squiggles. No, but like, let's say
I'm
that,
keeping an eye on it, sweetheart. If you chat, I'll keep him in the loop.
Oh, thanks, Barry. No, but let's say that you're a skank, right? And
oh, fuck you. How about that?
You likely
Let's
lie
use
about
Squiggles
your
for this
age.
example.
You know.
Let's just use Squiggles.
No. I like Squiggles. Shut up. Barrett, shut the fuck up. I'll muzzle you. For fuck's sake. Shut up. Alright, so let's say you're the type of person that lies about their age, you know, goes around acting like they own other people's channels, being all fucking crazy about this and that, constantly talking over people, saying shit for months that they got the proof, they just not going to show it to anyone conveniently. Then sure, at that point you've made extraordinary claims and you need evidence, right?
Okay, hold on. 1 second. Squiggle says, there's a stream me. Yes, there is. She says, "Aw," when you said you liked her. And then she said, "But I give permission." So, Squiggles is the skank in this scenario.
Alright, fine. So, Squiggles decides that she's going to be a hoe, right? So she's going to, like, approach everyone under the sun in multiple discords and communities. Says that, you know, she's in love with people after, like, a day and a half.
Laughing. Hold on. I'm laughing because I know who you're alluding to.
I have no idea what you're talking about. This is purely hypothetical. Shut up, Ferret. Alright? I'm just working off of a mind thing here. Just let me get my idea.
Squiggle says, decides to.
Right? So, you're gonna become some famous, like, moob doxer. Yeah, you dox somebody's moobs. That was it, right?
What about a dick? How about dick doxing? Is that a thing?
Dick, that's a little inappropriate for this conversation. Dick doxing is something that I think is terrible. And anyone who dick doxes is kind of a dick themselves. I mean, that's a douchebag move right there.
No, I'm sorry, I'm laughing because we're having a silent conversation here.
But
anybody up on the YouTube culture right now in our sphere of people will fucking laugh their ass off.
I mean, that kind of person specifically is the type of person that would show up in a stream that I've been requested and joined and sit there mute for 3 hours. And, you know, because reasons, I guess. But that's the side. But you're going to bitch about something for months and months at a time and not provide evidence, then sure, you know, you do need to prove things because you've made extraordinary claims. I do not want a position of you are by default guilty until you're guilty until proven innocent. Proving a negative is terrible. You don't want that. That is bad for everyone. If that happens, we all lose it. No, everybody loses, man.
I think I want that though.
Really? Can you prove to me that you did not kill this person October 7th? Now.
Here's my alibi.
Where is it? I don't have no alibi.
My corroborate.
You lied. You actually got you got brown rice that day. Therefore, everything's a lie. Nah, it's crap. Let's get back to this shit.
Okay, real quick. Squiggle says, "Gee, I wonder who we were talking about."
No one. I'm not talking about anyone. It's purely hypothetical.
Yeah, mister. I'm going to give you 3 words. You fill in the other 7 to make 10.
I have no idea what you mean. If you guys go there, that's on your own. I'm just drawing up.
Play the fucking video.
To watch so many folks on the left who are deeply concerned most of the time with defendants' rights. I'm going to chuck that all out the window when it comes to a specific type of allegation with a specific type of person being alleged to have committed this particular crime.
Thank you very much. If you don't mind, after I'm finished...
Oh, is this Abelio Cortez? Yes, it is.
Female colleagues could go after me, that would be great.
Oh, Abelio Costas, excuse me.
Follow up on these allegations against
what does he mean by that? Explain. What does that mean?
I think it'd be great if a female...
What does it mean? No, what does it mean?
It'd be great if a female reporter would ask you a question about this issue. So if you don't...
I wouldn't mind it at all. No, wouldn't mind it at all.
All right, well, let me...
Wouldn't make any difference to me.
All right.
Go ahead.
Oh, Squiggles left.
Oh, no,
Cypress.
she's reloading stream.me. It's fine.
Oh, she's going to the other site. Okay.
Yeah, no,
Fair enough.
I was dicking around with Restream.io, and I got it figured out because, you know, Trez and Cog helped me out, and it was nice, and I got to write YouTube and everything, so props to them. Thanks for the help. And, yeah, I completely forgot that my new stream key through OBS goes through that. So, yeah, I am actually doing this to Twitch and to YouTube as well. So, yeah. But anyway, on with.
I noticed, and I've been cycling through and looking at what's going on each one to see if we have an active, platform
awesome.
that we have people on, so I can interact with them.
You're awesome. But anyway, let's hear what Abelio Costas has to say here. Please call me Bill.
And not the accuser. You have 3 women here who are all making allegations. We're all asking that their stories be heard. And, if you
Yes, their stories must be heard.
look at the case of one of your staffers, you seem to time and again side with the accused and not the accuser. Is that because of the many allegations that you had made against you over the years?
Well, first of all, I wasn't happy with Roy Moore. Let's get that straight. But Roy Moore was a Republican candidate, and I would have rather had a Republican candidate win. I was very happy with Luther Strange, who was a terrific man from Alabama, but Luther Strange had a lot of things going against him. As far as women, whether it's a man or a woman, these are, it can happen the other way. Allegations can go the other way also. You understand that. And whether it was a man or a woman, 30 years ago, 36 years ago, in fact, they don't even know how many years ago because nobody knows what the time is. That's a long time. And I could pick, as an example,
Oh, good Lord.
I have to do it as a replacement because hopefully this is going to go very well on Thursday. It's going to go very well on Monday or Saturday or Sunday or whenever they vote. But I could pick a woman, and she could have charges made from many years ago also. And I would look at the character now, what I have to do.
Oh, this guy is offensive.
I don't think
I
people
don't
are
understand
elected
why
to
everyone
vote.
fought to
They're
keep
gonna
his
have a
press
chance to
credentials.
speak
It's fucking weird.
They have a major chance to, excuse me.
Harris is
excuse
saying
me.
something to you, Ferret.
They have a major chance.
Oh,
to
shit.
speak.
Okay, let me pop up and stream it too.
Tomorrow.
Hey-o.
Oh, shit.
We've delayed this, meaning the Republicans.
Multitasking for the win.
The Republican
Yep.
senators have delayed this for weeks now. They're giving.
You know what we should do though, seriously, is get like a rabbit or something, rabbit room open so we can watch it in real time together because I can barely hear.
Yeah, sure. I can do something along those lines.
Alright, let's take a short intermission, set that up. I'll run out and get my headphones and we'll crack back to it.
Yeah. Give me just a second
Let
there,
me get,
and
let
I'll
me get
that
StreamView
figured
opened
out.
up though so I can monitor that too. And then I'll open Twitch also.
Give me a second, guys. Alright, I need to set up an actual rabbit.
Ferret's not giggling enough and it's because he can't hear right.
Yes. Come on. Do your thingy. Yay, okay. How do I fucking do my own here? God damn it.
Mute the fucking bitch. That's what we're gonna do. Mute, bitch. Shut up. They're happy.
There we go. Start a private room, please, and thank you.
Yes, please.
Fuck, do I invite someone to this shit? Yarg. Derpa.
Yarg. I need a nap too, Squiggles. Don't feel bad.
Oh. What the? What? Nothing. I'm a little lost. Give me just half a second.
Did you break it?
I'm not stoned enough to figure this out yet. That's really what's going on.
Oh, shit.
Alright. That should lead you directly to my room. Which, through this, we could even watch Netflix and shit, because this is already integrated with my Netflix account, which would be pretty awesome. But
Alright, let me run outside and get my headphones, and we will jump in.
Yeah. I'm still messing around getting this figured out and all that nonsense done.
Look, asshole. I was setting up to watch all your chats for you.
Hey.
Don't blink.
Hey. Yeah,
hey.
Actually, Twitch is not liking me at the moment, so I am thinking about pulling that down, actually. So that's a good point. Let's just turn that off. and we'll just have YouTube and streaming going. Restart your broadcast for software changes to apply. All right,
We have received the Queen's Award in
back.
the UK. We have received the. I have a question.
Blah blah. Shut up.
Yes,
Nobody
we have
cares.
received.
Quiet. Oh, there's no ad block in here. Oh well, fuck it. They can get the couple of cents. I don't give a shit. There's that. There's Ferret in there. No, Ferret is not in there yet.
Ferret is booking it like a fag towards a rainbow. I don't know.
So
free shots of tequila.
Ferrets do what ferrets do, huh?
Yes, running with the shiny things.
Yep. Exactly what
All
I
right,
expected.
time to make the big switch over to the computer.
Okay. You do
I'll
that.
be back.
You do that. I actually need to bring the stream down, so just a second, guys. Well... Okay, and we should be back up shortly. Okay, we are kind of, sort of back up.
Oh,
which...
Don't deafen me. There we go.
I'm not going to deafen you. I'm just fiddling around in OBS right now, because what I want it to do is, instead of doing that, I want it to... Where is this? This is browser. That's fine.
Yes, Squiggles, we do know. We are working on setting it up so I can hear it better.
Okay. Well, that was an idea. Whatever.
We'll get your OBS sorted out after the stream, yeah?
Yeah. Are you into the rabbit room yet?
I'm working on it, okay? You be patient.
Hurry the hell up. What the hell?
I'm gonna come in under the Business Plays account because it's scrubbed of anything related to me.
That's fine, that's fine. I can longboard derpy things in here anyway. Alright, let me get this pulled up. Why aren't you doing what you're supposed to be? I'm not seeing nothing. How's my stream health? It's showing something. God damn it. Lord Ferret wants to join my room. Well, fucking join the room already, Lord Ferret. Fucking fag.
Hey, fuck you.
You won't. Alright. God damn it. Alright.
You have charges made from
Try that.
many years ago also.
Better.
And I would look at the character now, what I have to do.
Are reluctant to come forward.
Come on, where is...
I don't think people are reluctant to come forward. They're going to have a chance to speak at they have a major chance to speak. Excuse me. They have a major chance to speak. And it will be tomorrow, I assume. We've delayed this.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Tabs. Tabs.
The Republican senators have delayed this for weeks now. They're giving...
It's clearly about me and my tabs.
A major
That's what
chance
it's all
to
about.
speak. Now, it's possible I'll hear that and I'll say, hey, I'm changing my mind. That is possible. We want to give them a chance to speak. And they're given. Well, whoever is given a chance, we've delayed it a long time, but they're going to have a big shot at speaking and making their case. And you know what? I could be persuaded also. Okay? Yes, please, go ahead. Go ahead. I'd like to go. Yes, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. And a couple of questions for you to follow up on some answers that I didn't quite hear from you, if you would allow me a couple of questions. First of all, do you think these women, all three of them, are liars? Yes or no?
Have they been what?
Are they liars?
I can't tell you.
Yeah, everyone's a liar.
Tomorrow I'll have to read.
Bye, Squiggles. Have a nice lunch.
I can tell you.
It's nice you stopping by.
Okay. So I
Appreciate
can't tell you whether or not they're liars until I hear them. I don't know what happened today.
Have a good
because
time
I'm very
with
busy
your friends.
Japan, with South Korea, with China, and about 7 other countries, as you know. And I chaired the Security Council. So I don't know about today's person that came forward. I do know about the lawyer. and you don't get much worse bad reputation to take a look at his past. So, as far as the other women are concerned,
take a look at his past.
I'm going to see
Killer.
what happens tomorrow. I'm going to be watching. You know, believe it or not, I'm going to see what's said.
So I'm Robert. I'm one of the coastal liberals, as you'd say. I've been watching you for years now, and I read your book on the arguments to fight against people like me. And I feel bad because, like, for the most part, the people who have been arguing against you aren't nearly as elegant or eloquent as they should be.
Weird.
So I just like to ask. So one of your points you very strongly make is that
I'm done
it's
surfing
unfair
around.
for people like me to label you as like a racist or a bigot, just as like a smear tactic. But have you ever acknowledged that like maybe it's not a smear tactic, but it's based on things you've said? So like for example, like on the Israel-Palestine conflict, you called the Arabs. Yeah, you already know what I'm gonna say. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to presume. Yeah. So you say
I've written several full columns about it.
Yeah.
I've talked about how people don't read the follow-up tweets. I wrote a column.
I've read some of the tweets, and the tweets were just as bad. I mean, you say a lot of things that are just like racist, right? But then if I call you racist, then you defend it by saying like I didn't read enough, right? So that's what I was going to say before.
So,
you see the
so
Arabs,
give me my racist tweets in context.
Okay, well.
Yeah, you can't prepare it. So right, go do it.
So you said the Arabs like to bomb crap and live in open sewage. It's not a typical day. Well, you before that said Israelis like to build.
Did you? Okay, now the follow-ups, because you said the follow-ups didn't make.
Does that actually send you an invite?
Well, there's separate things that you said.
Yeah, I did.
No, I want follow-ups to that one though.
Follow-ups to that specific.
Would you like me to get them? I'll get them.
If you have them, sure. But in the meantime, do you mind while you do that?
What was that?
Do you mind if I continue while you do that?
Well, I'd like to take them one by one. So
Sure.
if you, why don't we do this? Why don't we delay that one until the end while I look this up from the podium in front of 600 people?
You've also said. Okay.
Why don't we delay
Get
that one?
wrecked, bitch.
Yeah. Well, I gotta look this up real quick while you ask me more bullshit.
By and large, constitutes the most evil population on the face of the planet. Before you said that you've never brought up religion when it comes to abortion, but I don't think that you've avoided religion when it comes to the Israeli conflict, and I don't know that you can be completely unbiased in the issue, given that
Well, I can be unbiased on the subject that the Palestinians have elected 3 terrorist governments to form a unity government with the stated goal of the destruction of the state of Israel and the murder of all Jews in the area. So that I can be relatively unbiased. As far as the idea that the Palestinian population...
Get wrecked.
Yep.
As far as the
Fuck
idea that
yeah.
the Palestinian population
I know,
is
right?
more evil than other populations, they certainly hold
Savagery.
more views than other populations by poll statistics, by how many Palestinians approve of terror attacks, by how many Palestinians voted for an actual terror group, Hamas, and another actual terror group, Palestinian Authority, and another actual terror group, the Islamic Jihad. Okay, so I don't think that all views are equal, and I don't think that people who hold evil views are necessarily good. I mean, I'm sorry if the polls don't support the idea that everyone is equally wonderful, but everyone is not equally wonderful. Okay,
I'm equally wonderful, Day.
You continue. You deny secular Zionism, and you.
Quote. Okay, so here I've got. Okay, so I'll finish that one. Then we can. Okay, ready? There are many Christian and Muslim Arabs who are wonderful people, just not the ones who oppose Israel in the Israel-Arab conflict. That would be the response within the same Twitter thread.
I'm gonna have to load a poll.
Okay, in the post read, Israelis versus
I'm feeling
Arabs, I
my
wrote about
buzz
Arabs
go
who
away.
take part in the Israeli-Arab conflict. As anyone
Better
who
fix it.
knows.
Yep,
Hashtag
I'm
dumbasses.
gonna.
Get
Quote, I think
wrecked.
it has much more to do with the fact that the Palestinian leadership, supported by the Palestinian population, uses millions for terror. I should have been more specific. Arabs who actively seek Israel's destruction. Those would be the follow-up tweets. Does that sound like a genocidal mania to you, or does it sound like I'm specifically labeling a group of people who have called for Israel's destruction?
I like to point out that you're not a racist, but they're dumbasses, and you're allowed to insult them.
Yes,
Also,
because if someone calls me a
what
racist without evidence, they are definitionally a dumbass.
What is genocide? Wait.
Yes, but calling a racist with evidence is just natural.
After so you said that you want to be like Churchill, right? And after the Allies, when they moved.
Queefdom. Wait,
So now you're
anyway,
talking
got
about a
this
time
bowl
when I was 19
loaded.
years old that I actually
Party time.
morally ignored and denounced myself. I think 6 years
Let's do
ago.
this.
And have repeatedly said was a bad column that I wrote when I was 19 years old.
Okay.
Okay, so
I wish I had more time. Like, do you wanna get a drink sometime? Like a non-alcoholic beverage?
What was that? Say it one more time.
Do you wanna get a non-alcoholic drink sometime? 'Cause I have a lot here. I really do. I
know that you've got a book for. Let me just say this. For everything that you're going to say, I've addressed literally every one of those points. I have a column that I put out probably only a few months ago. And the literal title of it is, so here's a giant list of all the dumb stuff I've ever done. Don't worry, I'll keep updating it.
I didn't get that one in my research. I do apologize if I've misrepresented. Like, my research wasn't able to be so thorough.
Well, this guy's at least trying to be genuine.
Simple.
That's
Yeah.
totally fine, and I appreciate you coming, and I appreciate you asking me the questions. But if the notion is that I'm a racist before you actually read all my responses
Not
to them.
not racist is just one part. I also like the transgender. Like, you don't believe in transgenders, and like that's not really.
Well, I don't know what that means. I don't believe in transgenders. I mean, transgender people exist. It's not something to believe in or not.
You've said
Transgender people exist.
Oh.
are the same thing.
I said that gender and sex are linked. I said that femininity and masculinity are linked to male and female.
Just before you said that
Right, there are two genders. I
Oh,
don't believe there are
my
1,000
goodness.
genders. And if I think that if you're defining gender as just a random series of societal constructs, then there aren't two genders, there are infinite numbers of genders, because everybody is a mix of feminine and masculine. So why restrict it to 70 genders? Make it 6 billion genders, since we all have our unique mix of what male and female constitute. And I don't
Mr. Shapiro, you are wrong. It should be 7-point-something billion. You're off by a whole billion, sir. How could you?
Yeah, motherfucker, how dare you?
How dare you?
So, you know, again,
I'd be happy to get a non-alcoholic beverage with you and discuss it more fully. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Dude got wrecked and was like, okay, you win.
By the German Green Party MP Barbara Lochbihler, and from Kielce in Poland by Dominik Kaczynski, an MP for the right-wing.
Realistically, though, he did act like he came there with good intentions and good faith.
Well, I'm sure that's why he wasn't greeted, you know, with the usual.
Yeah.
Anytime Milo has ever answered a question during a Q&A kind of response.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, Shapiro did actually answer his questions.
Well,
So-
Shapiro also probably noticed what we noticed with the general demeanor of the individual.
Yeah, I mean, there is a difference between legitimate, complaint, especially one from wrong information. Because as soon as he was presented with the correct information, the guy...
He's like, oop, my bad.
Yeah, and he admitted that his research wasn't as thorough as he would have liked for it to have been. And hell, they agreed to go out for non-alcoholic beer. I mean, that's better than most of these failing people. Oh, Kathy
That was
Newman?
literally one of the rare examples of somebody standing up at a Q&A and actually walking away smarter than they got there.
Yep. Oh, God, Kathy Newman again. Oh. Oh.
Good Lord, here we go.
Yeah, that hit got me good, too. Let's do this. And play.
Ruling Law and Justice Party. Mr. Kaczynski earlier, when you think about 100 unaccompanied children, 7 pregnant women on a ship adrift in the Mediterranean while politicians argue, do you not feel a sense of shame about that?
Well, first of all, the shame should be a feeling present within the parents, who are, in my opinion, I would say, in nature. They shouldn't take these children. They shouldn't be there. They shouldn't put their children in the risk by violation of the regulations. So that's the first question. Why these parents are not responsible for their children and getting them into this kind of situations?
But
this
once
is
they
absolutely
are,
ridiculous that now...
Okay, but once they are in that situation, don't the politicians of Europe have a moral, humanitarian
Fuck,
duty
no, they
to
don't.
step in?
What's
It's not their
wrong with
fucking
you?
problem.
No.
What is wrong with
No,
you?
because it's not about helping someone who is receiving very hard situation about the war. It's not about refugees, but illegal immigrants. It's a law. It's a difference between illegal immigrants and refugee. And you have to remember that if you would try to cross the border, you would be killed in England, in everywhere else. Well, you cannot cross the border only because it's 100 or 200 of you.
Okay, well, we don't know how many were illegal immigrants, how many were economic migrants, and how many were asylum seekers. But let me ask Barbara Lochbihler to respond to your point there, that some people, at least, coming from the African continent are economic migrants.
Well, first I have to say, and to correct this, I think the parents who take their children with them when they migrate or they are refugees, they are very responsible and they do love their children. I think it is just outrageous that politicians can say it's a responsibility for the parents that their children are separated by a completely inhuman policy. So, and now to Europe. Of course, also at our EU borders, we had these brutal pictures of a dead child at the shores of the EU. This was a child from Syria. And so most of the people who come to Germany and do not have a visa beforehand, they come from war areas. It's Syria, it's Iraq, it's Afghanistan, it's Yemen, it is Eritrea. And for those, we have the European responsibility, our governments and we as citizens, to protect them and to help them to make Europe accessible.
Okay, he's saying take them all and pay for them.
You are quiet now in Poland because I'm speaking.
Could I just ask you, Ms. Lochbihler, first, you know, this open door policy that Angela Merkel introduced has also been her political undoing, hasn't it?
Ooh.
Ooh, right in the fucking fifis.
The Chancellor was right to help these refugees out of the misery in 2015. At that time, we in Germany, we were not prepared to have so many in a short time. Now, our structures are working.
What?
We need is
Your what's or
Germany
whating?
within the European Union, that we have a better distribution of the refugees and migrants who are coming.
Okay, let me put that point.
We cannot leave Italy alone.
Let me put that point to Mr. Tuczynski, because let me just ask Mr. Tuczynski, how many refugees has Poland taken?
0.
And you're proud of that?
If you're asking me, if you're asking me about Muslims illegal immigration, none, not even one will come to Poland. Not even one if it's illegal. We took over 2 million Ukrainians who are working, who are peaceful in Poland. We will not receive even one Muslim because this is what we promised.
But I asked not about illegal immigrants, I asked about refugees. And Jean-Claude Juncker, the Commission President, says that you're racist. You sound proud of the fact that you haven't taken any refugees.
Fuck yeah, he hasn't.
This is what our people are expecting from our government. That's number one. This is why our government was elected. This is why Poland is so safe. This is the reason why we had not even one terrorist attack. Look at the streets in Poland, and we can be called populists, nationalists, racists. I don't care. I care about my family and about my country.
Ms. Lochbihler, I mean,
fuck yeah.
unpalatable as it may sound,
You go, big boy. Get it done.
The truth is that the public is turning against mass migration.
Oof.
First of all, we are spending about more than our previous government. We pay and we
This is to Ms. Lochbihler, please.
Now I am speaking, and you
Nobody gives a shit. Shut up.
about the truth.
Your ideas suck.
What Mr. Trump has tweeted this morning, that Germany is less secure because of the refugees. Our official statistic, also the statistic which our Minister of Interior approves, shows that we have the least amount of crimes since 25 years. And a lie is a lie. You don't have to repeat it a lot of times. And it's also not true that Germany is collapsing because of the refugees. It's also a lie. Alone in my very conservative Bavarian home country, we have more than 70,000 volunteers who are organizing to help the refugees, and they don't distinguish when they are in need, if you are of Muslim, of Hindu, or of no belief.
So
I'm really sorry, but we have to leave it there. I'm sorry, no one's hearing because I'm trying to. We have run out of time, but thank you both very much for joining us.
Take them all to Germany.
Let me get on to you, Steve. Do we have anything to say?
Oh God!
I mean, look, I agree with.
Oh no!
Everything.
Wait, what? Oh.
Poland has its shit together.
Yeah, no. I'm preparing myself for TYT nonsense.
You guys are saying, but I don't know why we have to keep going back to Alex Jones as a reason why he should not be censored. Because I don't want government spying. I don't want government plus corporations spying and censoring political speech. That doesn't mean that a platform can't ever kick anyone off for any reason. But
there has to be a process in place that is transparent. That is not what's happening. Right now it's happening in secret with warmongering motherfuckers like Henry Kissinger telling
I agree with you on all of that part, okay? I mean,
So yes, you can take someone down. You have to have an adversarial judicial process.
I don't know what that means.
So,
Like a courtroom?
Yes, that's what I mean.
No.
Just like Matt Taibbi said, there's been for years, we've had a standard in this country. If someone is using their speech poorly, you go to court. But you're advocating for billionaire guys in Silicon Valley to decide this all on their own, and you run a fucking media company?
Yes, I am.
And that's what you're advocating
Yes,
for?
I am.
Really?
Yes, I'm advocating that platforms can take down certain creators.
I can't wait till DYT is taken down for being against a war.
The problem.
All they have to do is say you're selling Discord.
The problem.
What are you saying? You're saying that you want Mark Zuckerberg, or whatever the fuck Zuckerberg's
Why don't
name
you let
is.
me finish that?
Okay, I'll let you.
Okay? Instead of keep constantly interrupting, why don't you let me finish?
Okay,
what I'm
I'll let
saying,
you.
Right? My point is, if you're harassing individuals and making their lives miserable, they can take you down for that.
Who's they? Can I interrupt you?
Yes.
Who's they?
YouTube or Facebook.
So
or
some
Spotify
nameless, unaccountable person.
Yes, they can.
Okay, that is a intellectually lazy position.
No, it's
that
not.
I've debunked a million times
Why?
here already.
So a platform cannot take down anyone for any reason without a hearing in a court of law.
You can throw someone in jail without a hearing. You mean you have to have a hearing every time you throw someone in jail? Every time you take someone's freedom of speech?
I never said jail. Did I say jail? Did I say jail?
Okay, so
that's the false
Oh,
equivalency.
Jimmy
That's
Dore is
total
fucking
bullshit,
nuts.
and you know it,
So
okay?
you're saying free speech.
I'm not talking about free speech. I'm talking about the right to be on a platform. That is not free speech.
So you watch
that's
Young
not.
Turks
So
and
that is
just
not.
like
So you
disagree
saying
with the idea
but
of
you
free
were
speech.
saying you were
inside.
no. See, that's a
You feel like
that's a straw
masochistic
man
ferret?
bullshit argument. That's a bullshit
No.
argument.
No.
So why don't you let me finish
But
this?
this show is
You keep
fantastic.
interrupting me without letting me finish. So you are saying that YouTube can
I'm
have
feeling like I
you
need
can
a
create
cigarette.
channel on
I'm
YouTube
feeling.
under the guise of free speech and say whatever you want as long as you're not taking to court and the YouTube can't do anything about that?
Yes.
No, that is not the case.
Yes.
Live in the real world, Jimmy.
That mean the real world where we have censorship?
Yes, that's the world. That's the world. Yeah. Not we
And
do
I'm
have
fighting
censorship.
against
We
that.
have censorship because we need censorship. We do. Not for political speech, but for other kinds of speech. There was this whole group of creators on YouTube in the past. They were called the Reply Girls. Here's what they would do. They would go to one of the best performing YouTube videos, copy their titles and tags, then they put a camera on some girl's boobs and just have nonsense content and trick the algorithm into watching it. They get kicked off.
So you're cool with them taking Telesur down?
No, I'm not. I am not. That's not the same thing.
But you're
That's not the
endorsing-
same thing. That's not the same thing. You keep complaining. Look,
So
Jimmy,
you're endorsing that
your
process.
job as a journalist is to parse out what's right and what's wrong, not throw a giant blanket over everything and create a false equivalency. Telesur being taken down is totally different than Alex Jones being taken down because he is harassing victims of Newtown and directing people to stop them.
Steve.
Okay? That's a totally different thing.
You're advocating for a dark system with no accountability.
No, I am not. No, I
What's
am
the
not.
accountability? You
my
just said you just. Am
Good
I wrong, or did you just
fucking
advocate
You're wrong.
for Mark Zuckerberg being able to do this on his own, or for Google or YouTube to be able to do this with?
They are allowed
Did
to
you
have,
not just?
have a process.
So you're advocating
Yes.
for in
Yes.
dark, in secret.
Are you saying that Alex Jones never had he had no idea that he's in trouble? How many warnings did he have? How many strikes did he get? And then they took him down.
So I'm talking about Telesur.
I'm not. I
and there's
agree
32
with you on Telesur. I agree with you. They should not be taken
So
down.
there should be two different standards. Though,
There
when
should be
it comes-
multiple standards. Yes, there should be.
So you're arguing for double standards. You just did it.
No, there's one standard, and if you violate that, then you're out. If you don't violate it, then you're not out. What's so hard to understand?
That is
So you're
not
saying-
what he just said.
Well,
Puzzle.
Who says that you
No.
violated it?
No,
who
it's
says?
not.
Alex Jones doesn't do any.
He literally.
Just said multiple standards and then said no. These guys are nuts. It doesn't work. Oh man, what is
Dude.
wrong with you people?
You said no. There should be a.
They have an internal
Well,
process.
here-
Why is the court better than internal process?
You're a
Why?
lawyer and you just
Why?
said that?
Yes. Why?
So why is an open court proceeding with an adversarial process?
Who's the adversary?
Because
Who's the adversary?
Now you're interrupting me. So you're saying that an adversarial judicial process with an impartial judge, which follows the law and the Constitution, is not any better than Mark Zuckerberg and
That is-
fucking
That is
Henry
totally
Kissinger
separate.
in secret
Holy
deciding this
Totally
shit.
separate. Totally separate.
That's
Totally
what you're
separate.
saying?
It's totally separate.
And you're a
Okay.
lawyer. And you're a
I'm
fucking lawyer.
I'm a
and
lawyer.
you're the head of a media company
I'm a
on
lawyer.
the internet. And
I'm
you
a
don't,
lawyer.
And so you disagree with Matt Taibbi.
No, I don't.
You are disagreeing with him.
No, I don't.
You are, and you're
No, I'm
disagreeing with Chomsky.
I'm not.
And you're disagreeing with me.
No.
Maestro, I came here to giggle, not have, you know, thought-provoking shit put in front of me.
You exactly what you're telling me.
I've tried to follow the conversation because ideologically, I'm happy to agree with Jimmy Dore,
You're
as
putting words in
crazy
my
as
mouth,
he
and
is.
You're not defending that?
I'm not.
So you're-
No, I'm not.
So you
we're done. We're done. Go to break or whatever. This is ridiculous.
And you did a joke that your grandparents told you. What do
no.
you think, Jeremiah?
Can I make a weird curveball suggestion?
Yeah.
We haven't had one female on this stage tonight. Can we pull a female name out of the bucket and replace this dude?
Let me ask you something, and don't just stop. Relax, everybody, relax. Now, we're going to move in order. Let me just ask this, and just yell if it's true. Did a lady sign up for this show tonight? Then in that case, I'm going to go through the bucket until we find a lady. Sound fair? Crooks probably isn't a female, right? No? What? Shut up. All right, here we go. Your final comedian of the night goes by the name of Bridget. Make some noise for Bridget Seibel, ladies and gentlemen. Closing out the show.
Man! So yeah, earlier in this podcast, I was the one that booed, so... Yeah, I gotta add a little sauce to it. So I just moved from Chicago after 5 years of living there, but I did grow up in Cleveland, so that's why I'm here. I escaped purgatory, and then I came back until I moved to Melbourne. But I'm drunk, so I have no idea what to say now, so this is a total mistake. I apologize on behalf of all the other females, all of none that apparently entered, because this entire...
I put my neck out for you!
This entire show!
Lock her up! Lock her up!
It was great to sit here for at least 5 white men to tell us things that weren't funny, and then... Oh...
Wait a second. Hold on.
What's your
Stop.
closer?
Stop.
Excuse me?
Stop. Okay. All right. Everybody stop doing things. Bridget, what did you just say about 5 white guys? What did you just say?
Just the fact that I got really drunk because I had to listen to 5 of them in a row.
Oh,
So I brought my drink back
I
up
see what you're
here.
saying. Bridget, first of all, let me, I know a lot of people think I'm going to be mean to her, but let me start by saying that is one of the funniest performances by a female comedian I've ever seen in my life. Bridget,
that's unfortunate.
you might be the drunkest person I've ever seen that has only taken a quarter of a sip of her drink before.
Yeah, it's about to spill over again. I actually spilled it when I was walking up here.
Wow. Have you ever done
Keep up the
stand-up
pace
before?
when you're walking up here.
Have you ever, you've done it before?
Oh, fuck no.
No. So this was your... Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been on this stage.
Jesus, shut up! That's my sister and my mom yelling at me, by the way. Fucking hell, guys. What do you think I'm gonna do? End it on this, you fucking idiots?
See, I think that's
Jesus
what lost them,
Christ.
is that I talked about being in purgatory because I'm back in Ohio after I moved out.
No. They hated you before that, and they hated you after that, Bridget. Don't blame it on the purgatory thing. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the lack of punchlines. Guys, shut the fuck up. Do you really think you're in control? Sort of are. I mean, I don't want it to end with you guys all angry and shit. Bridget, I'm gonna be honest with you. You're drunk and you're sort of an angry person.
Yes.
And for that reason, I'm gonna dismiss you. There she goes, Bridget Seibel. But in honor of you booing from the audience, why don't we all give her a good boo on our way back to her seat, huh? Brittany H. Here we go. This is gonna be your final comedian of the night. She coming? Is she? You guys ready to end this show or what?
Did not think I was gonna be up here tonight. Whoa. I'm off to a good start, right? Does someone know me out there? So going to the bathroom for women is a lot like going to war. And I say that because there's a lot of strategy involved. You have to evade your enemy, and you also have to complete your mission. So going to the bathroom, I'm talking about specifically at the work office. So for me, when I find out I have to go, I'm thinking, fuck, okay, how do I get to the bathroom and evade Linda in the hallway? Because Linda wants to talk. She wants to talk about the weekend. She wants to talk about how the fucking cat's doing. Did I give it the meds? And I'm thinking, Linda, I can't talk. I gotta go. And it's like, how do you casually say I gotta go? So you're evading that conversations, then you get to the bathroom, and your next quest is like, okay, I'm in here. Was that really 60 seconds?
Oh, wow.
Wow. Tony,
Is it just me, or does every woman like feel like the world is against her, right? Is that really 60 seconds?
When you go to the bathroom, do you think, oh my God, are there other people here? Can I take a shit freely, or are other people gonna listen and judge?
Brittany,
who's roofing all the women in this audience?
This is like all males, so of course I'm gonna be, you know.
What is going on here?
Of course you're gonna be what?
Douchebags like you are probably gonna be like, no.
Whoa!
Oh, dude,
wow.
everybody's coming against
I
you
just
tonight,
take shits freely, yeah.
Brittany, I have no idea what's going on here. Is this your first time doing stand-up?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I actually did this because my husband, he's out there, he wanted to come up. My name got picked. I'm just trying to show him you can fucking come up, do your thing.
Did he sign up?
Yeah, and I wish you'd come up here.
So
if
he
you'd give him
signed
time.
up, and
I
to
did
show
too.
him, you took another spot in the bucket
Yeah.
with no preparation other than saying, you ever go to the bathroom and...
You're right.
Am I right, people? Oh, that's 60 seconds?
I mean, I'm not gonna spend 3 months studying for a 60-second spot.
It's not 30 seconds,
seconds,
it's 60. And it doesn't seem like you spent 60 seconds studying for this
You're
60 seconds.
You're absolutely right. You're right. I didn't even think my name was gonna get picked, but here I am.
Well,
up here.
Probably like many other times in your life, Brittany, you thought wrong. I'm gonna move along. I'm gonna move along from you. There she goes, Brittany H.
That's it?
That's it.
Then?
That's it.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
it.
you.
You're too uninteresting.
Uninteresting. Wow.
Sorry, kiddo. It's okay. Just go. I'd like to apologize to Dylan McCarthy. I'd like to apologize to Gary Graham.
Oh my God.
My responsibility to make you hungry?
Are you hungry?
Oh
shit.
Is an elected representative of student government? Doesn't understand civil discourse? Excuse me, ma'am, are you trying to assault me?
This is literally
assault.
a fuck you
yes,
to
Sarah!
survivors.
Fuck yes,
This is a
Sarah!
fuck you to survivors. Fuck you to everyone.
What did the sign say?
I have no idea. Someone just decided to have a moment. College reform, huh?
What about the people that have been sexually assaulted? What about the
Oh.
students on campus?
Oh, yes. The mob. Oh, come on, mob.
Pressure hell them. Do you even work in this campus?
Students, students.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, they have a right to their views. You have a right to your views.
Everyone's with their phones.
Okay.
You need to keep. You need to keep your distance.
You think his hat is a view? You think his hat is a view?
Listen.
That's a threat. That's a threat
That's
to
a
my
threat, yo.
Why women continue to be complicit?
Oh.
Alright, look, Chubby, calm down there. Go eat another cookie.
I know, right?
Tubble chill out.
Tons of fun.
They can see what they want. But you cannot infringe on their right to express their views. You guys need to keep your distance.
Go ahead and protect violent voices on campus.
Speech isn't violence.
No. Yes, it is. When your ideas are permeating laws that are hurting
Speech
minorities
isn't
and
violence,
people
you
who have
fucking
violated.
nut job. What are you doing?
I'll show you violent.
That's insane.
Who else would like to discuss?
Yeah. Hey, we're open for civil discourse, guys. We do like to talk about things in a peaceful manner. We do value civil discourse.
Very mature right now.
Yeah,
This is
being
what
You think I give a fuck about your views?
You clearly do.
I honestly do enough to attack people.
Evidence for him not to be on the Supreme Court. There's
What's the evidence?
A Supreme Court
An
justice
allegation, an unfounded allegation. Is that enough evidence for you?
There's multiple allegations. There's a New York Times article that was published yesterday about him being involved.
Is there concrete evidence for this claim?
Yeah, there's a police report.
So
Yes.
what we're saying is we don't want to get to a point in society where the judge and jury for allegations is just public perception. Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's not just public perception.
Calm and reasonable voice.
Yeah, I was just talking to the Daily Text, and I said I hope that you do this investigation in full and find whatever evidence or lack thereof. But where we're at,
Right, but why is he not supportive of an investigation? He doesn't want one. He won't advocate for one.
And why don't you
wait till he takes
hold
your
on.
stand?
He would wait
yeah, do we have a no investigation sign out here? I don't think we have a no investigation sign.
No, but what I'm saying is, why are y'all talking about an investigation and not being the judge and jury, then coming out here and saying he's not guilty before the investigation is over?
So we're pushing it back against where we're at in society right now, where a claim can be made, and suddenly everybody's like, okay, sure, we don't need to see any evidence. The unfortunate part about this claim is it was so long ago that it's a lot harder to prove these things. We want people to come forward.
Democrats are asking for evidence, though. We all want evidence. What is the point of being out here? Like, can you explain to me your goals?
Yeah, so I just told
Why
you.
did every suspect say they have no memory of what
We're pushing back against the idea
Every
that
single suspect.
this man, there's an accusation to be waged against him, and without any evidence
They
corroboration of the story.
Then why don't your sign say Kavanaugh deserves a fair trial instead of
Every single person.
Kavanaugh's not guilty. He's not guilty. Is an accusation enough to presume guilt?
That's why we need to look into it, but you can't make these statements at the moment that you know.
What Greek organization are you in? Please tell us.
So we do have the
Does that has nothing to do with
Oh my God.
Anyways, you're fucking stupid, and like, no, I want consent to being found.
It's a public space. I'm sorry.
No, I don't think it's
It is a public space. We can record. Everybody's recording right now. We're having a nice civil conversation, but
Yeah, well, I
for our
don't consent
safety.
to have let that video like posted anywhere. I don't consent to any
Well,
of that.
I'm just filming right now.
Okay.
I'm not. Yeah,
Keep
just
it in
filming.
your little like albums to
All right.
add.
Yeah, we just filmed earlier the people, ripping up our signs, screaming in our faces, assaulting us.
This is almost
The thing
over.
Is, you and I are having a peaceful, relatively peaceful conversation right now.
Thank you for that, SJW. That was fucking entertaining.
Oh
Ridiculousness.
God.
Let's see. What is this one? Student ambush for geese.
My brain hurts.
Yes, mine does too a little bit. Like, let's go to.
All right, you pick something.
I'm looking. Give me a second. We're gonna take a quick bathroom break and things while I find stuff. Because I don't know what I want to watch yet. Because this actually was there we go. frustrating. Fine then. Be that way. I'll sign that up later. Oh, this is stupid. I want to watch it because it sounds dumb. Yeah, it's more SJW Central. Oops. Whatever. Oh, that looks good too. Yeah, we'll just play along through here for a minute.
Anger in the streets when a kosher cafe opens in Boyle Heights. Neighbors want it shut down. The LAPD kept protesters back as demonstrators shouted at people at the grand opening.
They're not just angry over gentrification, it's the owner's views that also have them riled up. KCON9's Dave Lopez is live in Boyle Heights with details on the controversy. Dave?
Well, standing in front of this cafe, the man who owns this is an immigrant. He has a number of companies, very successful businessman. Of his 70 employees, he told me that nearly all of them are immigrants. He also said he supports Trump and his immigration policies, and because he posted that, well, that's where all the problems started.
So what's the connection? This is what I don't understand. I'm confused. The connection between Donald Trump and a good coffee.
30 years ago, Asher Shalom immigrated from his native Israel to the United States. He told me he cried like a baby when he became a U.S. citizen. And he also said he supports Donald Trump and his immigration policies. And he can't understand why that's so wrong.
Everything changed in one day.
He was all set for a grand opening of his new kosher cafe in Boyle Heights, not far from downtown Los Angeles. The Boyle Heights Chamber of Commerce had invited him to be a member. They were going to be there to help celebrate. Then he got this email from the chamber president, Jennifer Lahuda, saying that because he posted this on his Facebook page, they called it an anti-immigrant posting, he could no longer be a member of the chamber. They weren't going to show up at the grand opening. And then a group known as Defend Boyle Heights started posting on their social media what was happening, and they called for a boycott, a big boycott.
So now we have a full line of police here at Asher Cafe.
It was very scary. There was a lot of people protesting outside, wearing masks.
They really intensely protested and accosted all the visitors that came to our grand opening event.
And they threw a significant amount of feces at our windows.
Poop.
Shalom says all because he expressed on social media his
Poop
opinion
throwing.
about Trump and immigrants.
I don't think politics should get in the way of good food. I support him in that. I will come and give him my business.
This is part of what the chamber wrote to Shalom. Boyle Heights thrives because of our diverse immigrant population. The chamber will always celebrate and support this fact. We will not support anyone who chooses to conduct themselves in a hateful manner, especially towards members of our community.
What?
Shalom is a respected businessman who has been honored by both the city and the county for his generous works.
My last name is Shalom, and I love peace.
We reached out to both organizations, Defend Boyle Heights and the Chamber, and we were told very, very strongly that neither organization would go on camera to make any comments.
Well, the age of baby boys and baby girls appears to have come to a close. The most avant-garde parents are now raising babies. They don't have a
Babies?
gender. How
Yeah,
does that work?
babies.
Kathy Aru, of course, knows the answer.
I remember this.
Right? This year was
Having a baby
glorious
used to be
for
a
stupid
straightforward
shit.
proposition. You could have a boy or you could have a girl. But now there's a third option. It's called steep civilizational decline. A handful of parents across America are deliberately keeping their children's sex hidden and instead raising so-called babies. The idea is that only the children themselves should be able to decide whether they are boys or girls without any of that pesky biological reality getting in the way. It's all very confusing, like a lot of 2018 is, so of course we called in our interpreter, all things progressive, our liberal Sherpa, Kathy Aru, founding publisher of Catalina Magazine. She joins us tonight. So, Kathy, goes without saying you're for this, of course.
Yep.
But doesn't
You're
this
for
mean
this,
if
of
you're gonna
course.
raise a
Yep,
baby,
I am.
how would you be able to change your child's diaper? Because the second you change the diaper, of course, you'd no longer be able to pretend that there was a question about whether this was a boy or girl. You would know.
Well, it's not about pretending. The parent definitely knows the gender. It's about not necessarily labeling the baby. It's about allowing the baby to decide what gender that baby wants to be when that baby can decide, which is around 4 years old. So from 0 to 4, the baby will not be labeled. The labeling theory will not apply from 0 to 4 years old. The baby will be a baby, neither a boy nor a girl. Whatever gender that baby chooses to
What other profound life decisions do we think people ought to be making at the age of 4? Are there any others? You know, whether to get a tattoo, whether to get married, enlisting in the military, voting, drinking vodka, smoking Marlboro Reds. Is there anything else that we think 4-year-olds are ready to decide?
This isn't actually a life decision. I mean, biologically, there's nothing really going on from 0 to 4 in that area that affects a person's life. Biologically, the experts say that boys and girls, all genders are alike. The boy's brain, the male brain might be a little larger. The female's language might be a little bit more advanced.
Okay. No
maybe,
sexism on my show. Hold on. Whoa, slow down. Now, here you're out there like boys' brains are larger, and I just want to say that kind of toxic masculinity has no place in this program. Thank you very much.
But that's all
no, look, the bottom line is...
I caught what he did there. I like
think
it.
of like difference in brain size, difference in genitalia, difference in bone structure. Just minor things like... Just minor things like that. No, not perhaps. Like, factually. So, those are not minor things. Those are definitive things.
Minor.
So, like, why would you not tell your kids about that? You know, at some point, they're going to drop trow and look down and say, wait, we look different. You're going to be like, no, you don't. You're exactly the same.
And
that's lying, isn't it?
That's when the child, they say, is around 4 years old. So around 0 to 4, we're not going to say to a little female, a girl that your little princess or boy, you're such a tiger. The labels are gone. You're not going to put that outside influence on a child. You're just going to be neutral. Everything's going to be neutral.
The outside influence of biological reality.
My fucking God.
Could we decide that we're not going to acknowledge temperature or weather or traffic? And you can just say, you know what? I don't think it's raining outside. Or you can decide whether it's raining outside. I mean, the weatherman says it is, that there's snow on the ground. Or the weather, you know what I mean? The weatherman
Check
says
the weather rock.
that it's 15 degrees out. But I'm going to... You know what I mean? Just kind of make up my own reality.
The parents who are really leading this
we acknowledge
movement.
Biology and nature as real, right?
But the biology, the parents who came out with this, who came out in the New York Times and started this baby awareness, this gender-neutral awareness for babies, basically said, why should people be so obsessed if your baby is going to be a boy or a girl? Who cares about that area? It's actually a little human. We are bringing a little human into the world. Who cares about the genitalia? Who cares?
May I just suggest why? And this isn't just my opinion, but the opinion of every person who's ever lived going back, let's just say 10,000 years for the sake of neatness. Because men and women are completely different in key ways.
Babies?
Can we not say that anymore?
Babies are different. Babies are different. They're little human beings, and there's really not much of a difference between different genders. No. There is no difference. And men
Except the
and women,
progression of development.
So I don't cry. Kathy Aru, you can be equal but different, which they are. Great to see you.
So the media has a grand interest in...
Ooh. Kathy Aru, I don't think has children. Thoughts?
Shouldn't have children, you mean?
I don't. It shouldn't. Wow. I won't go that. No. I mean, I think she might probably change her mind on a lot of things if she actually has a kid. 'Cause holy crap, that's exhausting.
Hey, look, asshole, you asked me.
Yeah, I know. I'm replying. Anyway. Good God. Like, no. No, babies. Babies. Babies has rabies. God damn.
and turning idiot parents into a trend. Their latest trend that they like is what they're calling babies. And of course, not rabies, babies. What are babies? This is that you're raising your children without gender, which is idiocy because you're supposed to teach your kids about things that make them healthy, not things that make them unhealthy. Okay, the fact is that if you're confusing your 2-year-old about gender, then you are being an idiot. Like, this is my great question about this stuff. How do you think you're helping your kid? Like, really, do you think it helps your kid not to give them any guidance at all? Would you let your kid not go to school because your kid doesn't know anything about reading? And maybe your kid is better off not reading. Maybe reading is a societal construct. And we know there are lots of bad things that come from reading, like being on Twitter. We know there are terrible things that come from education, like a certain sense of non-equality with others. You're an elitist. But now we've got parents who have decided to raise their kids without a gender designation, which, again, how does this help the kid? Nobody the hell knows. So this is from Cambridge, Massachusetts, because of course it is. Of course the home of Harvard is the center of stupidity in the universe. They say 3-year-old twins, Zyler and Caden Sharp, scurried around the boys and girls clothing racks of a narrow consignment store filled with toys. Zyler, wearing rainbow leggings, scrutinized a pair of hot pink and purple sneakers. Caden, in a T-Rex shirt, fixated on a musical cube that flashed colorful lights. At a glance, the only discernible difference between these fraternal twins is their hair. Zyler's is brown and Caden's is blonde. Is Zyler a boy or a girl? How about Caden? That's a question their parents, Nate and Julia Sharp, say only the twins can decide. Or biology. Right? Or we could alternatively look at their genitals. The Cambridge, Massachusetts couple represents a small group of parents raising babies, children being brought up without gender designation from birth. A Facebook community for these parents currently claims about 220 members across the United States. How you think this is good for your kid is beyond me. I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, so I know a fair bit about raising kids of precisely this age. And listen, I've said on this program, when my daughter was 2 years old, you know what she really liked? Trucks and buses. Did I care? Not at all, because I don't think that it is a natural indicator of masculinity or femininity for a 2-year-old to like trucks or buses. And you know what? Now she's 4, and she only wants to wear princess dresses. It's the only thing she wants to do. You know why? Because that's what girls typically want to do. That said, my 2-year-old son, right, he also likes trucks and buses. If he started wanting to wear princess dresses, you know what I would say to him? I would say, no, that's a girl thing. That's what your sister does. You know what you do? You do fun boy things, like you play baseball. That's not a bad thing. I'm not saying my daughter can't play baseball. I am saying that my son cannot wear dresses, because I want my son to be secure in his own masculinity. And it turns out that being a man means accepting some of the societal constraints around manhood. And that doesn't mean when he's 18 or 20, he can't make his own decisions. That's when you're 18 or 20. But when he's 2, I get to make those decisions. And I want to inculcate in my son a feeling that he is a boy, a strong boy, who's going to grow up to have manly responsibilities for taking care of women and children, manly responsibilities for defending a civilization that makes important distinctions between men and women. I think there is a good reason that the Bible says that boys should not dress as girls and girls should not dress as boys. Because every society in human history has made distinctions between how males dress and females dress. And don't give me the Scottish wear kilts. That's...
Why are we at a health food store?
Well, we gotta get that ring out of you. And this is a place where people buy disgusting cereals to help them poop.
Well, which one should we buy?
I don't know, let's ask. Are there any gray-haired lesbian art teachers who can help us select a fiber cereal? This won't take long. We know your large dogs are tied up outside.
Chat, so they'll fire out into the street. All sex is rape. All sex is rape. All sex is rape.
Oh my god.
Hey, this is library.
Oh my god. Oh, hell yeah!
Lay her ass out. Fucking do it.
Watch me, bitch! Watch me! Watch me! Watch me! Watch me!
Should have hit her harder. Just saying.
That was.
Boy.
Yep. There you go.
That escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
What are these girls doing? They're taking a stand.
No.
Against inequality.
Yes.
They're all
Yes.
taking a whiz. Does this look equal to you? We're both just peeing. Female friends everywhere. For years, you've not been able to pee.
Yes.
Freely, but today, you are free to pee as you please. With the great equalizer of men and women, Ms. Whiz. Ms. Whiz is a female urination device. The modern woman's weapon against inequality and unsanitary toilets. She's the quick, clean, comfortable way to go when you can't or don't want to sit. Just hold Ms. Whiz over your business and stand going to the bathroom before. We guarantee you can stand going to the bathroom now. I think it begins when
Wow.
can have muscles. Real women can be skinny.
Real women can be big-breasted.
Real women can be flat-chested.
Real women
Can be whatever the fuck they are. Whatever the fuck.
whatever the fuck.
Whatever the fuck. Whatever the fuck they are.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Good lord.
Brain when there's like an electrical impulse to the brain.
What about a heartbeat?
No. I think when the heartbeat sends the electrical impulse to the
The
brain.
heartbeat is not life.
Not in my opinion.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real. What about a heartbeat?
If the woman wasn't there, the pregnancy wouldn't be there. And if the woman's gone, you don't got no pregnancy, right?
Oh my god.
Have a pregnancy either.
No, you guys should limit your sperm production.
You are really dumb.
Explain what it is we're talking about when we talk about safe spaces.
For one group who is marginalized, who is oppressed, to ask for one room on campus, just to organize, just to have that as kind of a safe space away from any sort of oppression or trigger. I don't think that would be too much to ask for.
We're teaching them to have a very thin skin. We should be teaching people to have a thick skin. I mean, it's a tough world out there, members of society, and to fight for a better world, we need to have a thick skin. And it's really regressive, I think, these policies are.
Do you think that's a fair assessment? You know, do you think what Dan's saying is a fair assessment? Is there a way to combat that?
So again, a lot of people come from very different walks of life and experience very, very different things, right? You can't expect somebody to have a thick skin because that's how society works.
Yes, it is.
Are you sure about that?
There are people who emotionally can't, physically can't, they just can't do it. And to expect them because that's how society works, you should not be blaming that person for not being able to do that. Maybe it's another look on
So
society.
you're saying they're immature, is what you're saying. They're too immature, is what you're saying.
You cannot equate that
Get
to
fucked.
It's emotional immaturity.
See, that's the thing. You can't tell people what safe space they do and do not need. That's on their own self to ask if they
Well,
need
you're
a
right.
safe
We've
space,
created
right?
a society where people need safe spaces, and you're absolutely right. And I think that we need to reverse these steps. So I think the first step is we should restructure these safe spaces so people still have an opportunity to speak about their issues. I think that's important. I think we should restructure these safe spaces into student groups so the potential for abuse is removed. The potential for abuse of segregation is removed. We can't be segregating students with public funds. The potential for abuse inside a safe space, you know, you have the two white kids in the event, the Racialized Students Collective, getting kicked out. See, I don't find that acceptable. And as a VP Equity, you should be, you know, totally outraged by that.
Not really, because if it's talking about, can you please not move back there? Anyway, so if you are talking about issues that racialized students face, right? If I am talking in a classroom, there's going to be white people, black people, everybody around, and they can listen, right? If I want to talk specific issues that racialized students face, I do not think that white people need to be in that space.
That I have an IQ of 48 and am what some people call mentally retarded.
Some questions are just offensive to ask. You know, for instance, if you want to know if someone's Indian or Pakistani, it's okay to go, are you Indian or Pakistani? But it is always offensive to go, so which one are you?
you just pointed out, I'm pointing out that racism exists, not being... You know, the jokes work a lot better. I don't have to explain them.
Defense all night long, and you've been directing everything towards me this evening.
You've really picked a weird moment to do this, lady.
You've been directing things at me. It's like you want my...
The dude next to her.
Of course I want your approval. I'm a fucking comic. That's psychology 101. The camera's on me. Have you not fucking noticed?
That's what you're doing. You're picking the brown girl. Make the brown girl...
Oh, fucking bullshit. I didn't even go there. Get fucked. You brought that up. No, I didn't be racist because you're a fucking white chick. I would have cut you a new one. Bollocks.
Sorry, offensive. Dressing up as a Zulu with a bone for your nose.
Hang on, wait, I've got one for that. Hang on. This could be a lot. I'm ready for that. But she said dressing up as a Zulu. That's racist. Wait. But what if you go into a fancy dress party as things beginning with Z? Why are you here? I'm here. Get the fuck out, bollocks. You're all the fucking racist. Bullshit. Don't be judging. Fuck off.
Hell yes. That just made this entire video worth it.
Yep.
Yeah, tell your story walking. Get fucked. What does that even mean? Something about Nazis? Oh, I reckon that might be an editing point.
The director of controversial documentary The Red Pill.
He handled that well.
To promote her film, which has
Actually, yeah, he did.
And been banned by Australian cinemas for being
Oh,
anti-women.
Cassie J, huh?
Cassie J claims that she was a feminist who changed her views on gender equality while making the film about men's rights movement. The documentary has been slammed by women's groups as misogynist propaganda. And Cassie J joins us now. Thanks for being with us, Cassie. There seems to be two issues here. There is the issue of the film's content that some disagree with, and then there's the issue of freedom of speech. So let's deal with that. Are you dismayed that some people won't be able to see the film and make up their own minds because of the protests, specifically here in Australia?
Absolutely. I think people need to see the film in order to have an opinion
This
about
happened,
the film.
didn't it?
Unfortunately, in Australia,
Or was
we've
this
had so many
2017?
screens pulled from theaters that is preventing
I think that was
Australians from being able to see the
2017.
film for themselves.
Yeah, which, you know, as you say, sort of restricts the conversation that we're able to have around this. Now, on the content of the film, Cassie, I mean, I think it's really interesting and it's important probably to highlight some of the issues that men are facing in the modern world that they feel are, you know, really holding them back or getting them down. But can I ask you this? If you wanted to make a film about the issues facing the modern man,
Oh, hell no.
why did you have to focus
I'm not rewatching
on
the whole frickin' no. That's 5 minutes of no. Jerry Springer, really? Like non-signed in YouTube is strange. Public freakout. Ooh, well, let's watch some public freakout. That shit's amusing.
No, I have no idea. Yeah, she's a black female. 5'6".
Yeah, I'm 5'6". Thank you for guessing my height. You have no respect. None. No respect. You could have asked me nicely. Don't yell at me. You're not my father. And you're definitely not my man. I don't know if your wife did it this morning, the way how you came at me this morning, but you have no right to talk to me that way. Okay? I'm giving you a taste of your medicine, and now you want to act like a real victim?
She's wearing a dark gray jacket.
Describe me all you want. Describe me all you want. You have no respect.
Like army pants?
Yeah, army pants. Anybody could change clothing.
I'm actually talking to the police here.
Go ahead and talk to them. Go ahead.
I can help you. I don't have the key for it.
Oh, I don't have the key. I already told my friend about you, and you're very disrespectful. You're very disrespectful.
Oh, please have the cops in here too.
No,
that would be
no.
fantastic.
Came inside, halted the pump manually for her.
Oh.
No, you gotta use Tim Hortons and Wednesday. She came inside.
Call the police and act like a victim. I don't care. You are very, very disrespectful. You were yelling at me this morning the same way I tone of voice. Punk.
And then this is what I got from her. I actually.
No. You didn't get this. I came back to teach you a a lesson, punk. Don't talk to me. You're not my father. You could have asked me nicely, and I will be reporting you to head manager. My friend already told me about you. You did the same to him.
I actually advise you to go ahead and complain about it.
You said you're the manager.
Yeah, go ahead.
And you're not the manager. You're a liar too. You have no customer service, and you have no right to speak to me that way. I was in uniform, by the way. Now I'm back. Now what? What? Not welcome. That's what you said to me this morning.
You're not welcome.
You said that to me. Exactly.
You're not welcome. Get
That's
out.
what you said. Don't tell me. Come from behind her. Come from behind her.
You don't have to threaten me. Just get out.
You threatened me this morning.
I didn't. I asked
yes,
you to leave.
No, you did not.
I said you're not welcome.
Why was I not welcome here?
Because you're acting like this.
No, I was not. You told me I'm not welcome because you didn't want me to pump gas.
Ah.
Hold on. I need to catch my breath after that one.
Gladly.
You and me are going on a walk outside to smoke. We're gonna put the video on.
Okay, I can wait for just a second till you get outside. My goodness.
Oh, good Lord Jesus. I think I need Jesus after watching that.
Let's see what this insanity's about. Someone's skiing. Good for them.
Hold on. I'm stepping outside. I'm stepping away from the computer. I will have no idea what you're watching. I'm just gonna smoke like a quarter of a cigarette and walk right back inside.
That's fine. I'm gonna watch someone wreck. Oh.
I wanted to see it, you bastard.
Really? You want me to wait? Okay.
Yeah. I'm actually having a lot of fucking fun watching this stupid with you.
Okay.
I've been kind of quiet because I feel like my brain's leaking out of my left ear, but that's besides the point.
Well, I mean, it's a fun way to spend the evening. You know, interactive, ridiculous.
I'm sorry I've been kind of quiet, but I literally could feel brain cells dying.
Dude, that chick was awesome.
Oh my god, what was wrong with her? Dude was still being kind, too. Well, not kind, but I mean, he was being even-tempered.
Yep, he's like, just get out. Just get out.
I told you you weren't welcome. Now leave.
Why am I not welcome? You're acting like this.
Because you're acting like this.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. The level of stupid on that woman.
Yo, oh man. That was just silly. That was silly fun.
Well, that's the thing that I don't understand is why are people so stupid?
I don't know. But because of the internet, we can see all the stupid everywhere.
Right?
Exactly. Like, relish that.
Well,
relish that.
Well,
for
we
the
do
first time.
We have to rely on the other intelligent people to post the stupid, though.
Oh, come on. It comes from everywhere. Our ability to have that village idiot has now expanded so exponentially. I don't think it's ever been this large in history.
Okay, can you wait 1 more minute while I go to the restroom?
Sure.
Okay, mute myself. Run.
Oh, that's brutal. Dead air. There's so many things I need to improve here.
Next time I can just not mute, that's fine too. I mean, if the whole stream wants to listen to me urinate, that's fine.
No.
Okay then.
No. What the fuck's wrong with you? Hell no. Anyway.
Everything is wrong with me and you know it. I am sitting on the couch in front of the...
Alright.
I'm gonna plug back in.
Shut up your degeneracy and let's get back to the TV, for fuck's sake. He nearly killed her. Oh, she could have literally died.
Oh my god.
I promise you, he will be taken off the mountain. You cannot ski out of control. Nigel, it is the first rule on the mountain. You have to ski in control, okay? It's for your safety and for everybody else's around you.
Oh, Dad, what are you doing?
It's not a game.
Oh, terrible
Skiing
this.
is a really serious thing. This is like a highway, okay?
No, it's not, you dumb bitch. What the fuck is this? What am I watching?
If you get stopped by someone else, you will have your ticket taken away and there will be no more skiing for the week, okay? It's a criminal offense.
Ah! Criminal offense!
Fuck.
Ah! I don't want to.
Thank goodness I'm okay. Thank goodness you're okay. Alright? Be careful. Okay? It's not fun when you get hurt. Okay?
So take it seriously, alright?
Yeah, good job, Dad.
Oh, you little cuck.
Good job, Dad. What host
Number
staff
one
woman
dad.
rages when she thinks that this overstayed is welcome. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Mrs. May, whatever she is, whatever she is, banging on my door. She's banging on my door.
For
acting
one,
crazy.
I'm not a maid.
Facebook
For
Live.
two,
I'm
I don't
posting
give
this.
a. Elaine Green.
You're in my room.
Okay, no,
your
I'm
your
not.
feet are in my room.
I'm at,
And
I'm
y'all
at
done
your
knocked on my
threshold.
door like
I'm
300
at your
times.
threshold.
Y'all are in my room harassing me. Harassing me. Harassing me.
Sir, we apologize.
You done knocked on the door one time, and I told y'all we were leaving at 4 o'clock. So why are you even here? I done told them 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock is what I said. That's what I said. Why are you knocking on my door?
Because my superior officer
This room is paid for by Travel Alliance.
downstairs.
I'm a flight
told
attendant
me
for American
that
Airlines.
you guys are supposed to leave
At 4 o'clock. I told you 4 o'clock. I told
don't care
her
what
4
they
o'clock.
say. I don't care what they say, because
You
at
don't
the end
care?
of the day, they are the maids, not me.
But I told them already 4 o'clock.
Okay, they did.
This is
but
a hotel
my
and it's supposed to be
manager,
secure.
you know what? You right. Go ahead, enjoy your night.
Oh, so now you're trying to slam my foot in the door? That's what you're trying to do? You want to start stuff, you can start stuff. I don't know why you got to be like this. I can do this. I can start shit if you want to start shit.
And I finish it. That's what
Are
I
you going to
do.
finish it?
My
Are you? Because when I
initials is
upload this video, I think it'll be finished.
I don't care, and tag me in it.
I sure will. Do you see this?
What's going on?
This lady is banging on my door. I told her we're leaving at 4 o'clock. I'm banging on the door, pushing the door open twice already. Twice already.
I stuck my house in key. This key.
I told these maids we're flight crew. We're leaving at 4 o'clock.
Is somebody in there? Let me close this door.
What is her problem?
This is the case. Sir, I apologize so much. My name is Judy. I'm an executive housekeeper. I apologize.
I recorded everything. It's still recording. I recorded everything she said and did. I'm not going for this. I told these maids we're leaving at 4 o'clock. They've been standing in this hallway, banging on doors, laughing, talking, acting crazy, acting foolish. And then whoever this person is comes up. I done told y'all 4 o'clock. I'm trying to get ready. I'm trying to rest in this room.
Okay, Miss Julie, I understand that he said that, but I have somebody that I have to hear.
Oh my God.
So I did my job.
She's barging into my room, opening my door. She has no right to stand in this room. She didn't pay for it. Why are your feet in here? And don't say they're not because I recorded it. You were in this room and you have no right to be.
Yeah, just please, this is the guest, okay? Sir, I apologize to you. If you can just close your door bag, you know what I'm saying? I
Who
apologize.
can I report this to? For real. Because I don't go for this.
Yes.
This is not some game. This is a hotel. It's supposed to be professional. That mess is not professional.
Yes.
Ooh, get wrecked.
And I apologize. Imagine I can give you the card to my general manager.
I would like that.
Okay, I'm gonna go downstairs and get it for you.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. And you can take your time, and I'll be back with your card. Okay?
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
That was a decent fucking manager right there.
Yeah, well, I mean, good God.
She was straight up. That is the guest.
Okay, I don't know this one. Let's see this shit. Oh.
over 65. You're not even supposed to be here.
I'm allowed to be here. You got nothing to do with it.
You're not allowed
You got
to be
nothing to
here.
do with it.
It's for over
Why don't you get back in your
and
apartment?
I'm 71, and you shouldn't be upsetting us older people all the
I'm
time.
not upsetting you.
You are.
You're tying your cat on the staircase. You're tying
You're
your cat.
snagging and picking on everybody.
You're tying your cat on the staircase.
All you're
It's
doing is
dangerous.
nagging and picking on everybody. Oh, get it on the tape.
I will.
Don't report to housing.
I will.
Oh, I'll
come here.
report about you.
You come here and harass me.
You know, I had a drunk living there with
And
you.
you've got a drunk living down
And you
below
know
me.
what?
And you're a drinker.
You're the worst.
Your cat poos everywhere.
It doesn't.
It does. I just washed it off today on the. Off the
That wasn't my cat.
That's your cat. Tied
That
up
was
there.
not my cat. That was not my cat. I know where my cat
And
was.
firstly, I asked you nicely about the cat. You started
Yeah,
yelling
well,
at
you
me.
didn't ask me nicely this afternoon, did you?
Yes, I did.
You automatically went, oh, you cats on the stairs, they're very dangerous.
And I said it nicely.
Grow up!
Go away.
You're too young to be old.
Mental case.
Grow up.
Go away.
Crazy old bitch.
Grocery store customer berates these boys for using a handicap card. Awesome.
Oh God.
I want to know who's gonna freak out.
No, but I defend people that have a right to drugs. There's not enough of these in the store. If you're not disabled, you don't use those.
There ain't no law.
Yes, there is, as a matter of fact.
No, there's not.
Yes.
No, there's not. That's bullshit.
It's first come, first serve, and there's no limitation to what constitutes using it.
It's called the American Disability Act.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up right quick.
The American Disability Act requires stores to have them.
Yeah, my phone's there. Can I use your phone?
No, dude. My phone is
I
like.
don't care.
Well, I don't care.
Put it back where you got it from.
Oh,
Now.
no, okay, no, put it back, dude. He's being a free spirit.
Later.
If I see that thing's not back and you're still on, I'll be glad to get phone on.
There's not fuck all you're gonna do about it.
Neighborhood man gets mad at these boys for riding bikes by his house. What? What's wrong with that? They're in the neighborhood. Fuck off. Jesus. This is...
Good
I
thing we
thought
don't do
you
anything wrong.
probably got some type of record. Do you have a problem with my?
Yeah,
it's kind of.
Yeah, if it comes on our property.
What?
If it comes on our property, yeah, it is a problem.
No. I just said I want to make sure that you guys know where the line is.
We
That's
know
all.
where the
Well,
line is.
yeah, but the problem is the wind is blowing it in ours, therefore we can't fit there.
I bet you, with that intelligence, you must get really
So you're
good
looking at
grades
me
in
as a
school.
fool?
Huh?
So you're looking at me.
Have you ever heard of be kind to your elders?
Yeah. So we have to be kind to you.
When you're not being kind to us.
You don't have to be kind. I would think that it's not the kind isn't the word. It's polite, I think.
You're the one that yelled at us first.
You know, I had talked to you, and
I talked to you. I came back here and talked to you.
That's right, because your dad wouldn't talk to me. No, I was just going to say.
He will gladly talk to you.
Excuse me. That's another thing. You never let me finish, and then your dad did that too. And I just really thought you had your head together.
I do.
Yeah, I do. I really did. But apparently, you got some.
I got some issues because I want to ride in my land. Because I'm using my land as I want,
no,
right?
I don't have a problem with you guys riding on your land. Alls I had asked if you can, ride on your land, but please, when you get over this area, quit goosing it and just try to keep the noise down.
We will do what we need to get to
Excuse
this
me.
trail.
If you never use it, no, okay, then you never use the trail.
And so how are we not supposed to goose it going through here if there's 2 foot rocks?
You want us to get stuck?
And then we'll be really goosing it. What did I say?
Walking away.
Crazy old prick.
Yo.
We can get on our property.
Pretty sure you're the one putting on the roof.
Just so you know, when you're coming on our property, put up that log wall. It's not right.
What's that?
You're putting up that log wall up front now. You cannot be on our property when you're doing that. I see your boot marks on our property.
I know, and you told me that, and I quit doing that.
You didn't, because that new log wall you're putting up front, I can see your boot marks.
What?
You're starting a new log wall up front in front of our pond now, and I can see your boot marks.
Up front?
Yes.
Where up front?
In front of the pond. I can see your boot marks.
Oh, yeah, I did that before, and then you told me not to stand on your property.
No, that was 2
well,
days
I'll
ago.
tell you what you do. Call up, it's 652, I think, 1111. Call the police, report me for trespassing.
And harassment.
Would you do that?
I would if I had proof, yeah.
Yeah, you do a lot of things if you're a kid.
And you threatened us with cops too, and they never come over here.
Did you break my wire again?
No.
This is one hell of a neighbor
It
dispute.
was tied poorly and fell apart.
If this gets broken one more time, I will call the police.
And we'll do what?
I will call the police and get them over here. You hear me? I will, because that's... Hey, shut up for a minute, will you? You big mouth, just be quiet while I talk to you. Excuse me, would you be quiet while I talk to...
Little spit fuck needs to tell the old man to go fuck himself.
And he doesn't either because he's underage, his father does.
My father doesn't want you on our property either.
If this comes down again, I will call the police, and I won't talk to you. Hey, if anybody, wants any to you, we'll squeeze your head. Just remember that. If it comes down again, I'm calling the police.
What if Mother Nature takes it
I'm not talking
down?
to you.
Who are you talking to then?
Oh my god.
Business on your cell phone instead of hanging up and talking to us like normal people.
I've been talking to you like normal people.
You've been talking on the phone to whoever.
Okay, you can't control who I talk to on the phone, Trisha.
But when you come to the counter and you want to conduct business, that's when you say, I need to hang up for a minute.
You know what? I've communicated to you clearly. I wasn't talking in a different language. You understood exactly what I was saying.
And you want to return this,
That's
which is empty.
You're-
I'm not giving you credit for an empty product that you return.
You're selling outdated product. It's an inconvenience for me to come back up here, and you're gonna make me.
With an empty product.
You're gonna
I'm not giving you these for free because this was empty.
Okay, what I'm asking for is the district manager's number.
Look it up. It is in Fayetteville. Little thrift stores.
Look it up.
Arsenal Drive.
Look it up. Wow. Thank you.
Bye.
Do not touch my stuff.
I didn't. I touched the car. That's on my property.
Get off of my property.
It's not your property. It's Walmart property.
You cannot. No, he's free. Yeah, get off. This is my property. Get off of me. I know. Get off of my property.
No, I'm not on your property.
This is my property.
The card is not your property.
Get off of my shit. I know.
I want to see your receipt.
No, get off of me.
I want to see your receipt.
Get off of me. I don't have to show you shit. You accusing me of stealing?
I'm asking for your receipt. No one's accusing you of anything.
Then I don't have to prove. If you're not accusing me of stealing, then you can't.
Yeah, yes, I can.
You can't hold me here.
I can see your receipt.
You can ask for my receipt.
No, sir, I don't have. You're right. I don't have to hold you here.
No, I don't have to. That's the problem.
You're right. I don't have to hold you here, but I can keep the merchandise. You're the receipt.
Huh? Yeah, he can ask, but he can't hold me here.
Oh my God.
Okay, look.
Oh my God.
That's all I want to say.
And I'm gonna sue the out of you. I'm gonna sue the so it's all good.
You do that. You talk to Congressman.
I didn't sign a contract. Okay, so get off my ass. Get off my ass. You're accusing me of stealing.
I did not. I never said you were stealing.
Yeah. You see what he just did to me?
Pause this.
He's accusing me of stealing. Yeah, and then he come and grab my...
So, Rob used to work for Walmart, right?
Yep.
Now, I showed him a video like this, and he explained Walmart's policy they teach their greeters, cashiers, anybody on the front end, right?
Right.
You can ask for the receipt. You can request that they take their merchandise that they purchased out of the cart because the only thing they can fuck with is the cart. but they are not allowed to put their hands on the cart.
Oh.
That is a no-no.
Well. Poor old man. Let's see the resolution then. Ooh, we got 8 minutes till the new year. Doot. Alright.
The cart and hit me with it. Yeah, I got a video of it and it's going offline too.
Ma'am, can you please tell me what the problem is? He is really rude and yelling at me at this point.
We're just making sure for safety reasons. But there's people on there. This is going to be the last one. So we
You put people on there and it's not safe?
It is safe.
But you're telling me you're shutting it?
We're just having a maintenance check on it. Yeah. You're more than welcome to wait to see
Where is the
back
queue
up.
to wait?
You're more than welcome to wait here.
Where is the queue to wait?
Here.
Thurman, can you please get today?
That'll.
That was lame.
Yes, it was.
Familiar with the Fourth Amendment?
Yeah, I'm familiar with the Fourth Amendment.
That's a legal search and seizure.
What's illegal about asking for a receipt? Everyone else that comes through.
It's a legal search and seizure. That's a legal search. And then you're aggressive. That's not how you do things.
What's
You're supposed to
aggressive, sir?
aren't you a public official?
What's aggressive, sir?
You were being aggressive with it.
What's aggressive,
Aren't you a
sir?
public official?
What's aggressive, sir?
How you came at me aggressive and you called me
I
an
didn't
ass.
ask you
You
for
called me
your
an ass and you
receipt.
put your finger in my
I
face.
asked you for your
That's
receipt.
aggressive. You accuse me of
said
stealing?
to show you. No,
Well,
you're not
I've already
stealing.
paid for it. This is my property.
But you have to show a receipt.
I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything.
Walmart policy says you have to show a
I didn't
receipt.
sign a contract with Walmart.
You know what?
Oh my God.
Thank you, sir.
He's not wrong.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, you have a nice trip.
Have a nice life.
Yeah.
This is my
See?
property.
See, the cop knows he's not wrong. He's being a shithead, but he's not wrong.
Yo, eat my Burger King isn't doing too
I'm at McDonald's. I can't even order. Look, ain't nobody there. She told me to wait.
Stop playing, because you've been standing over there and over here.
Look, I'm at McDonald's. They not honoring no promotions. The penny whoppers, they said black people can't get that.
Yeah. If
See
you
that?
don't come across the screen,
See
you
that?
can't give it. You exactly right.
Look at her eating at McDonald's, at Burger King while she working. Look at her, while she working. Look at that. You fired. You fired. This going straight on Facebook and they gonna see it. You fired. Now what else? What else going on? Look at all that food on the floor. Look at all that food on the floor. Look at that. Let's zoom in. This is Burger King on 8 Mile, y'all. Burger King on 8 Mile.
The video goes on that. That's all I can do. Hello, how are you doing, sir? So this is what's going on. I've been an AT&T customer for almost 3 years now. Okay? I came in and I was being handled really rudely, and I'm ready to leave. All I'm asking this lady to give me her name, so I can leave a review on AT&T that what kind of service I was going to receive on this store. That's it. I'm saying that, hey, can I have your name? And I leave.
He asked me a question that I was not able to help him with, and then there was another question. I did find out this gentleman I was on the phone. I did advise, hey, don't buy it. He's like, see, I asked you to help me, and you were trying to send me somewhere else. I'm like, I don't appreciate the time you're taking with me. Please leave. And
No,
this is
you
this
said
is
that when I asked for your name.
I just want
All
you
I'm
to
saying is
understand.
asking for her name, and she's hiding her badge right now. She's not giving me her name because she thinks that I'm gonna.
Technically, she's not obligated to give you a name.
No, she's bringing the badge. She's working. I'm an AT&T customer, and I'm getting a service from her.
But you can call the store. Yeah.
So.
Right now, you guys leave. and
Oh yeah,
talk to-
absolutely. I will leave. I will. Everyone is on recorded. Everyone will record it, and I will leave. But she is not giving me her name, even though she's an AT&T customer.
What does Veronica apparently do?
Shout out to neighbors. She just insults them for no reason.
What the fuck? Fuck me, this is the neighborhood I live in. Alright, we got 3 minutes till midnight. Let's just hang out.
Sure.
You have 1 minute to leave.
Oh my god, all the stupid.
Yes, lots of stupid. Lots of stupid.
Send help.
Lots of stupid giggles. But yes.
Silly wiggle giggles.
Yep. Oh my lord.
Oh.
That was pretty fun. Hopefully it helped you get through the evening.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Yep, yep.
After we end stream, we can jump into doing some OBS if you want to, or save that for in a few days when I'm off.
Yeah, save that for when you're off.
Alright, cool. That's fine.
I don't want to do that today.
I don't really want to either. Actually, when we end stream, I'm going to go practice my cardistry.
Cardistry? What's that?
Yeah. Sleight of hand magic with cards, specifically. And different flourishes and maneuvers. Really flashy sleight of hand magic, essentially.
Oh my.
I can do a trick for you if you want. Not right now, but...
Oh, yeah?
Yep. I've been practicing angles by recording myself with my webcam. And I'll watch it back and say, oh, okay. My hand was angled too far forward, so it was flashing.
Right.
I was gonna go to my clock because it counts to the second.
It's almost midnight.
It is 11:59.
Yep. Well, it's a new year soon. What do you think this bodes for you? You looking
For me?
forward to it?
Lots
yeah?
of change. Yeah. I am.
Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
I'm leaving a bunch of bullshit in 2018, so.
Right.
Made some good friends and everything. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year to you too, sir.
Oh, yes.
Yep. Well, it is now 2019.
Woot.
And the Earth has passed around the sun.
A lot more times than 2019.
Yes.
Many a moons ago.
Yeah. Ooh, you want to watch a Dame Pesos video? For start off the new year? It's a soyless match show. Real quick.
I'm good.
You're good? Aw. Fine.
I think I've had my fill of stupid for the day.
Whatever. It's a silly fucking whatever. Anyway. I'm gonna take it down then. Happy New Year, everyone. Later.
Happy New Year.